Around.
What is up, everybody? NC.
JC and
We are here for some TNA Impact Live. So they're showing the Nemeth Bros. They beat the Righteous in a match. They got a big match coming up for Gap Pro Wrestling. I don't know if it's in Dolph Ziggler's butt or not, but it's Ziggler versus MJF. So that's a interesting match right there.
something, MJF versus Dolph Ziggler. I mean, that could be good.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know if you saw it on NXT, but they had Jeff Hardy and Joe Hendry do My Sacrifice. It wasn't bad.
Oh, wow. No, I could definitely check it out later on. Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. So, yeah, this is what I like about TNA, man. Not trying to throw shade about any other league out here, but
Go for it.
They don't make you sit through a 5-minute intro video of what happened last week. You get 30 seconds, quick clips, show an outside shot of the city, hear face fucker and talking in the background, and then right to the match.
Right to the match. And I love the visual they start with of the city that they're in, like a drone shot footage. That's cool. I like that.
Well, it makes me think of a professional show. I think of UFC. Yeah. I think of even some older wrestling events. But this is the thing about TNA is I think they're stepping up their game. So I echo what my brother's saying here. Yeah, they push kind of like garbage talents like Mustafa Ali, who's coming out right now. But it's like I take a few fucking bums like Mustafa Ali over the bums we see on NXT. When the top stars you got are Ethan Page and Ricky Starks and Joe Henry, you're fucked.
Well, absolutely. And another thing I like about what TNA's doing is I've been a fan of Steve Macklin for a while, and it really pissed me off and offended me the way that Scott D'Amore had just cucked him out, had him get his ass kicked by women, just completely devalued him. And what I appreciate under the Carlos Silva regime is that they're trying to build up Steve Macklin and to where you could take him more seriously now. I appreciate that. That's a good thing that they're doing.
Macklin's so good.
Yeah.
He's one of those talents. I can't sing enough of his praises. He's an amazing talent. I think it's great that they use that firing angle to make him into the top star. I mean, I really look at it like this guy could be their top babyface if they really work him the right way. Santana's great as a heel, don't get me wrong, but Macklin to me is a breath of fresh air. I'm at the point where I can forgive the fact that the woman standing in the ring right next to Mustafa Ali German suplex Steve Macklin. I could forgive that if they give Macklin a good push.
Absolutely. Well, and looking at Mustafa Ali, I'll say this about the guy: he's probably in the best shape he's ever been in.
He looks great. I'll give Mustafa credit. He's trying to do his best to be a star. I would really recommend that people like him and like Ricochet, you guys need to go to acting classes so bad. Stop being egotistical and thinking you could do it on your own. Just go to an acting class, get that shit done.
Yeah, seriously, it's not a bad thing. All it does is it just makes you better. It makes you more believable. It's not a detriment to go take acting classes. It's a good thing.
I mean, shit, some of the best have done it. Even Mandy Rose at one time in NXT, she took acting classes. She was already good on the mic, but she got even better. Becky, I'm sure, had to take acting classes going into Hollywood. It's what you have to do, man. It's if you want to be at that next level, I'd say do all you can to make yourself better. It's not just about your moves, man. Don't get me wrong, Mustafa's got the moves to make the nerds wet. I get it. At the same time, though, he's got to be more of a fully fledged athlete, like a wrestler. Good on the mic, good charisma, good character. That's a big thing for me. Is I look at him and I'm like, it's just a Iranian dude dressed as a Power Ranger. Big fucking deal.
So yeah, some Iranian Power Ranger now. It's no, we don't need that shit. We need personalities. We need characters. We got enough of this.
True. Hey, you know what? This would have been a great option if we didn't already do it. JB was talking about it online on X. He was like, you guys should do the finale. I'm like, I'm sorry, man. It's TNA night. And isn't it fitting, though, that this is from Atlanta tonight? Almost like a tribute.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah, they're in Atlanta tonight. Now, unfortunately, thankfully, this is not a live episode because for whatever reason they don't know how to produce live episodes. But no, this looks like the show, and they're doing the fucking yellow thing again. But honestly, with that being said, like I can at least trust TNA that they're at least trying to go in the right direction. You know?
No, that's me too. Like it looks like they're going in the right direction. They need to keep this match short and not expand on it. That's going to be a big fuck up if they try to go full AEW with this bullshit. We want to see entertaining characters. We want to see a good start to a show. That's how you hook people right off the bat. If you give us another flip work rate match, we can get that anywhere, man. Literally any company will give that to us in the first match. Give us something that's going to hook us.
Well, absolutely, and it kind of like pisses me off about AEW. I mean, we knew it. We knew it. Like last week's episode was great. We knew what this week's episode was going to be. It was going to be nothing but long matches, and sure enough, that's what it was.
Well, that's the most frustrating part about all of that is that they got their best ratings when they went sports entertainment or close to it. They got their best ratings, and then they pissed off Dave Meltzer. And that's all it took for them to go back and give him, just the boring piece of shit work rate show that he didn't even want. That was the great part about that show in San Jose. They booked a full Dynamite for Dave Meltzer, and he was literally falling asleep on the banister.
Well, and that's the crazy thing, too, is like you do all this for Dave Meltzer, and what do you get out of it? Some fucking made-up bullshit Booker of the Year award? I mean, it's fucking stupid. It's just unbelievable to me that you have adults running AEW that think that shit matters. Not even close.
Well, and that's what's frustrating with the fans, too, is that they get too hyper-focused on just the in-ring bullshit, and it gets to the point where they don't care about what carries the company. I see so many motherfuckers online talking shit about Harley Cameron and Tony Storm calling them cringe. I'll take cringe any day of the week over what boring, serious work rate fuck you pick as a top wrestler.
Oh, any day of the week, because like what they like has been proven to not draw in wrestling. It like over and over and over again, it proves itself. These idiots love Johnny Gargano in the ring. They called him Mr. Wrestling. How'd that fucking pan out?
Well, just the push with Johnny in NXT makes me hate NXT even more, because like you would think that NXT their whole focus is actually pushing youth. Nah, just throw Johnny in there and have him beat all the top guys in a fucking battle royale. Why not? He's on a depressed angle right now. Let's give it to him.
Oh, God. No, how about you give him a pink slip? Get him out of the company. Fire the guy. Get him his pink slip. Give him his walking papers and let him walk. Let him walk over to AEW. Yeah, he'll be happy in AEW. You could pair him up with Tommaso Ciampa. You could do their even dumber, more indie gay version of the fucking DIY. Let him go do that.
Well, that's there. Tony would gladly sign Johnny to break his neck. I think more than anything, he's waiting for Bayley and Johnny to get free so he can sign both of them. I could see them being AEW talents by the end of 2026 for sure.
Oh no, for sure. I think they're AEW bound more than likely.
Now, what do you think about Anna Jay, man? Do you think she's going to stay with AEW, or do you think she's going to take the dive over to WWE?
With her, because we haven't seen her in a bit. Which tells me that Tony Khan probably doesn't care about her on TV, which probably tells me...
Fucking asshole, man.
I know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Well, hey, if he wants to cut her and just make NXT even fucking better for young females, it'll be goldmine at that point. All they really need is, like, Harley Cameron. And it'll be fucking amazing.
Or...
What's up?
Let's say NXT doesn't want her. Let's say the main roster doesn't want her. TNA.
She would be a top-level female right off the bat in TNA. That's the one good thing about TNA, but I think, honestly, here's the thing about TNA that I don't think people want to talk about. I don't think the pay is that good. I really, because I see a lot of talents, they'll be in talks with TNA, and then they skip out for, like, a WWE lowball contract. So I'm thinking that, honestly, just Carlos Silva's only ponying up the cash for people who he thinks are going to be big stars.
And that's understandable. So, yeah, I think with that, I think you're right about that. Okay, so the match is over. Good.
Hey, it was shorter than what I thought. I mean, what?
Didn't go 10 minutes.
Yeah. So, hey, good on that. BDE's not off to a great start here. He's pretty much just a curtain jerker. It is what it is. Too green, man. He should have started out on the indies. I know he's a big level YouTuber, but man, too soon.
Way too soon. And that's just, oh, shit, so... You got people invading the ring. Oh, so Rich Swann is invading the ring, getting his ass kicked by the good hands. They're whooping his ass. Somebody going to come down to the ring to help? Is Elijah going to come down? Probably.
Look at this dude. He's
Oh,
choking
God.
out.
Oh, God. The way he's selling it.
He's spasming his legs and sticking his tongue out. Like, dude, you're not getting
Trey
autoerotic asphyxiation here.
All right, so Trey Miguel comes down to the ring. He's laying motherfuckers out.
All right. I mean, Trey looks like a wrestler. Yeah. Whatever.
They're beating down Trey Miguel. Oh, no.
They got him, Mago.
They're whooping his ass. Oh, man.
That's why I'm saying you always got to go with TK. Always go with TK. The money is where it's at, man.
So Jada Stone comes in the ring, runs down. Ran down there pretty fucking quick.
That she did. Oh,
no,
nice.
Don't lay them out. No. Okay, Hurricane Run. Okay, all right.
I mean,
Mustafa, whatever.
Yeah, it's and she beats up Mustafa all the time, so I'm fine by it, yeah.
Okay, and so the way they sold that, so they had the good hands rushing Jada Stone, and she ducked down, and they just dove out of the ring like idiots. Okay, so this is not like full-on cuck bullshit.
Okay, so Jada's was getting, damn it! You could have had her get chokeslammed, damn it. Fuck, damn it, Trey.
See, I don't hate this. Like, it's
okay. It's chaotic. Yeah. It's chaotic. And they're setting up a match with it, so I get it.
Okay, all right. Yeah, like, and that's the thing, like, with us, like, people wonder, like, why are you guys covering JCW? Do you hate JCW now? Fuck no. Of course we don't hate JCW. What it is for me is I went in head first, like 100%. Bought the ICP jerseys, drank Faygo. I went all in on it, and for me, it's not delivering what I thought it was going to do. It's like, I think Russo hyped it up, I hyped it up, we all hyped it up, and like, to me, it's not what was promised in my opinion. That's just how I feel about it. And so what I'm doing now is I don't want to like overhype a company. I'm going to go off of like, can I trust them? You know, and to be fair to Vince Russo and JCW, that's only been happening for like less than 5 months. Like, yeah. there's going to be growing pains. Like, we got it. Like, I think it's fair to give Vince Russo time with this, but I think they're in the early stages of this, and like what it will be in the future will probably be better than what it is now.
Yeah, and that's like how it goes for a lot of these companies when they're just starting out. Like, NXT needed time to grow with, especially Shawn Michaels. TNA needed time to grow with the new leadership that they got. So yeah, it's like these companies need time to adjust. So I think that's a fair thing to say. My whole thing is I don't want to watch a show and be negative. You know, especially if I was nice about it before. That makes me look like a fucking dickhead. So that's where I stand. It's just I would rather not shit on something. I'd rather be happy to watch it. Thus far, TNA, it's like, yeah, you're gonna see some flippy flip dudes here and there, you know, but for the most part, it's a sports entertainment show. I'm at the point I don't want to watch pro wrestling anymore, bro. I've seen enough pro wrestling. I want to see sports entertainment.
Absolutely. Well, and the thing too with TNA, they're the only company right now that I trust. Like, I've seen what they've done over the past 2 years. They've improved damn near everything, whether it be like the Titantron, the stage, the ramp, the lighting. They got a much better TV deal going from Access to AMC in way more homes. Their knockouts division is better. Their men's division is getting better. Like, they're improving. Like, I see what they're doing over the long term, and so for that, I'm like, okay, well, I can at least trust them now because I've seen what they've done over 2 years. Like, I feel like that's like Carlos Silva more than anybody has earned my trust with TNA. Like, Scott D'Amore, I hated that motherfucker, still do. The Knockouts division was so bad 3 years ago, you literally had a Knockouts champion, a woman's champion that had a dick and balls between her legs. That's how fucking bad that division was.
Hey, it gets worse. She was begging the fucking president.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, and that's the thing, it's like, I have to be fair with all of this. Like, I have to give TNA their flowers. Like, WWE, they fucking suck. They're on Netflix. They're getting half the... That's another thing that I could give TNA credit for. They're one of the only companies that, after debuting on a network, are actually hitting record highs on that platform later, like, after the debut. Because, like, AEW, like, 1.4 million. They have not hit it since. Raw on Netflix hit 5.9 million. Haven't hit it since. SmackDown, like they were getting 1.7 for a little bit. They haven't gone back since. Like we got to give TNA credit. Like, they debuted with 171,000. They're not 250,000. They've gone up.
It feels like they're learning, and that's the big thing that I could really hope for any company. And here's the main thing that I always pay attention to with any company out there, because don't get me wrong. As a promoter, you have to have very thick skin, because for every time that people say that you have a great event, they're gonna shit on you for fucking something up. Triple H knows all about it, because that's all he does is fuck up. But like Tommy, I think has been around the business long enough, and even Hunter, I think they've been around the business long enough. Hunter Johnson's, they've been around the business long enough to know that this comes out of passion when we talk shit. Yeah. They've been around enough to know that you got to take criticism from all sides if you truly want to grow as a program. And that's one thing I've noticed about TNA is that compared to JCW, compared to WWE, compared to AEW, you see the fan feedback translate to on-screen very quickly. And that's something I can't see about any other company out there. I'm going to say my piece about Jay and JCW. I think he's the one holding back that company. I don't think he gives a shit about his fans. I think he shits on them. It really drives me fucking nuts that Catman and Paladin went and put out an awesome website for Juggalo Championship Wrestling, and he has yet to promote it. They spent their hard time and effort, and this guy's like, oh, who the fuck are these guys? I would look at it like these guys are dedicated fans who just made a website for you for free, and it's great. You have Facade, one of your wrestlers, promoting it. Be nice if your other wrestlers could promote it. But that just pisses me off right there. Jay don't listen to his fucking fans. And I personally think you don't listen to Russo, and that's why the show was suffering. That's just my opinion on JCW, but even with AEW, I noticed it with Tony Khan. He's gone la 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 la. He doesn't listen to fans. He don't give a shit what they think. Triple H, he flat out said, fuck the fans. So we know how he feels about the fans. Tommy and Hunter feel like the only promoters that I actually give a shit about, because fuck Court Bauer. They're the only promoters that I actually give a shit about that listen to the fans.
Well, here's the thing, like for me, like for me, here's the thing for me with TNA is this is not like a spur of the moment, like over like a month. What we're looking at with TNA is we're looking at the past 2 years. That's a long fucking time. That is a lot of fucking ground that's been covered for 2 fucking years with TNA. We've seen what they've done. We've seen the improvements that they made, and they're continuing to make improvements. And that's the one thing that I appreciate more than anything about Carlos Silva, because Carlos Silva really to me is the engine behind all of the good things that you're seeing in TNA. Ever since he became the president of TNA, what have you seen? Massive ticket sales, an improvement in the fucking TV deal. You've seen a better product, better production, a better stage, a better roster. Like, and they're continuing to bring hot bitches back, like they brought Allie back. So if you're like busty blondes with bouncy boobs, there you go, you get that. But my point in all this is that I'm done overhyping something until if I'm going to overhype something, or if I'm going to hype something in general, they got to earn my trust. You've got to earn my trust. In TNA, I trust them. I know what they are.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing about TNA. Don't get me wrong; they can descend back into being mark work rate garbage. They all do. It's their comfort spot. It's where if shit gets too hard and you're having writer's block, just give them matches. It's the number one thing that all promoters do because it's easy. It doesn't involve any thought. You know, it's a good week off. But at the same time, let me say this about TNA. You need something with promise right now. And what my brother was saying earlier, the ratings have been rising. They started out at a decent amount, went down for a little bit. Now they're climbing back up. They went over their peak of 250, which I thought they couldn't do. They went over that. And they only keep on climbing. Let's say they get to 260, 275, 300. It's a possibility.
It's a total possibility. And the one thing I'll say is that after, I've been keeping an eye on TNA since they've debuted on AMC. And the one thing that I've seen is, they've been pretty consistent with like trying to incorporate more sports entertainment into their show. Like I'm looking at their video packages; they're professional looking. Everything with TNA is looking a lot better. They're improving. They're stepping up.
Yeah, and they're bringing back the right talents too. And I like it how even with Adley, when they brought her back, what they're doing is they're having her work with somebody who already had good chemistry with her before, Rosemary. Yeah, they remember that
storyline.
There's a storyline. They have great on-screen chemistry with each other. I'm looking forward to how Raven is tying into all of this. It's a story that I think TNA brought in that I did not expect to get sunken into. So I'm glad for them, bringing in new storylines, putting more people in promos and backstage segments. Even if it's people I don't like, you're at least forcing them to act, or at least try. It's better than fucking Riho, wherever the fuck they call that shit. Better than that shit any day of the week.
Oh, absolutely. Well, and so like so far, what I've noticed with TNA is with their episodes, it's like usually like 2 matches, and then they go into the sports entertainment shit. So, but with that match, it was under 10 minutes, so it's what I've been asking for.
Straight up.
You
Oh,
know.
I forgot about. I'm so sorry, Y2CD, Christopher. I forgot about
Yes.
you being involved in that project. And this is how I feel, man. I feel like you guys really busted your ass to make that website. I feel like Violent J is disrespecting all three of you guys
Can I add
for
something
your
in?
one second, for your hard work and effort. And this is something that where we stand too, dude. We're dedicated juggalos, and we feel like Jay doesn't give a shit what we had to say. You go and you look up JCW Live Reaction when we were doing it every single week. We were on the top of the fucking search results. He had to know who the fuck we are, but never once gave us a wink, gave us a shout out. But it goes beyond that. That's just YouTubers fucking talking about him. When somebody actually gets together and makes a free website for JCW because they don't have one, and they're taking the step out and they're doing that out of their own goodness of their own heart, out of their dedication, out of their fandom, you have to appreciate that, man. When Harold Bomis gave us the technical work rate productions
Yes.
picture and didn't expect a fucking dime out of us, just said, hey, if you guys get some money later on, I don't mind a hookup, you know. But he never made it about money. He's just like, you know what, I'm a fan. This is for you guys. And we appreciated it, and we showed it off, and it's still our banner fucking, 6 years later. So it's like,
Yeah.
Jay just, I don't know if he's overwhelmed with business or whatnot, but bro, you got to take more time out for your fans. That's always been my number one thing about the ICP account on X. It don't ever fucking reply or fucking like nobody unless you're fucking signed to the label or you're a wrestler. They're so, like they're very egotistical with their fandom, and I don't like it, dude. Appreciate your fucking fans. Makes me mad.
Yeah, man. I mean, well, the thing too, like people got to remember. Like I remember, like about a month ago, watching the Coach and Bro show, and like Russo was talking about like, and you could tell he was frustrated. He was so frustrated. He was like, Jay, just shut the fuck up and let me do my thing. I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Good.
Like even Vince Russo had stated that. Now, are there things that Vince Russo could do better? Absolutely. Like we could all improve in certain areas. Absolutely. But I feel like there's a reason why Violent J reached out to Vince Russo. Let him do his fucking job. Let him do his fucking... Stop fucking, like, putting your fingers into the fucking cookie dough, you fat motherfucker. Let him do his job. We're fans of you. We love what you do. But come on, man. Let Russo do his fucking thing.
He's pulling a Tony Khan. He's like, it's my fucking company. That's what he's doing. He's pulling a fucking Tony. And I get it. You know, yeah, dude, you've built... Here's the thing about Jay, is he's had JCW going for a long fucking time. It's been in the back seat for a long time as like a side project, but within the last couple of years, he's really been taking it seriously. It's at the top of the results for Psychopathic Records. It's not about their music anymore. It's about JCW. That's where he's at. If you're really that dedicated to seeing JCW succeed, man, put your fucking ego aside, because goddamn, it's ruining everything.
Well, I think I think that is definitely an issue with it. And people got to understand, we're lifelong juggalos. We've been juggalos since the fucking... We've been juggalos since before the Wraith Shangri-La came out, at least for me. Like, I remember, like, anticipating the release of that album, anticipating the release of Hell's Pit. I remember convincing my friends to be juggalos back in the day. I remember this, okay? Like, I've been a juggalo for a long time. My brother's been a juggalo even longer, okay? So we're lifelong juggalos. We love the Insane Clown Posse, always have. And I think we always will. But man, come on, with JCW, we got a lot of promise here, and I feel like I feel like they're kicking themselves in the foot. And the one thing for me that I would appreciate, they don't have to go out of the way to really put people over, but the one thing I would like is at least once the Psychopathic Records channel says, "Hey, thanks for reviewing the show. Hey, thanks for reviewing the show." That like a canned comment like that would be enough for me.
Well, and you know what tells me that TNA really deserves their flowers right now? Think about how many times Marky D has shit on TNA. Dedicated TNA reviewer. He has praised them, he has shit on them, but they still keep on giving good shit. It's not like they've caved in. JCW, I feel, can't take the criticism. I think, in all due respect, Russo wants to do his best, but you have to realize that he's dealing with Jay's ego, and he had a bunch of family shit happen all of that time. Anybody who knows what he was going through, he had a lot of bullshit happen, man. So it's very hard to focus on your creative aspects, focus on your podcast, because he was busting ass with those two, and hooking up his fans. It's hard to do all of that, but at the same time, Russo at least makes time for his fans. That's
Fact.
something I cannot say about Violent J at all.
No.
Violent J is like, get the fuck away from me. He's like basically the white rapper version of CM Punk. That's what he's awful to his fucking fans. You got to wonder why Shaggy never wants to hang around with him. I don't think Jay's a good person. I'm sorry. I think Jay is the reason why JCW sucks. My opinion.
Well, and can we also add in there? I think Shaggy's a part of this too, but I think Jay is also the reason why Twisted. Twisted has nothing to do with ICP. Twisted wants to be a part of ICP. Just let it fucking go, man. Yeah, they fucking bitched out like fucking pussies back in the day. I will give you that. But let that fucking shit go, man.
Well, for the whole situation with Jay and Shags is that, trust me, they're both like that. That they both kind of have that same mentality towards Twisted. They hate Twisted for turning their back, and they both hold still. That's the one thing that they really unify on is their hatred for Twisted. So there's that.
I mean, but when you look at it, if we're being fucking brutally honest about ICP, like name the biggest act that they have produced other than Twisted. Who's bigger than Twisted that they produced?
Nobody bigger than Twisted. I wouldn't say produced, but when he signed to Psychopathic, Isham was a pretty big deal. He's kind of faded out of the limelight, but anybody who knows what Isham did for Detroit rap, dude, there would be no Kid Rock, there would be no ICP, there would be no Eminem if there weren't Isham. He was huge in the Detroit underground rap scene, so just saying.
No, it's true, man. Like he was huge in that scene. Yeah, man. It's a shame, it really is, of what could be. But right now, okay. So the match is over already, and now
finally,
we're getting a beat
but
down.
Hey, think about how quick that Schmaz match was. In and out, just like this card has been
like 5 minutes.
Good flow. I like that.
Absolutely. No, and see, like the Righteous is now in the ring. Okay, so like this is at least, it feels like they're kind of listening to like, yeah, we can't let these matches go 20 fucking minutes like AEW. No, we need to actually listen. It from what I'm seeing with TNA, and I don't feel like I'm overhyping it, like the matches have been under 10 minutes.
Well, and that's what you do with people like the Hardys, is you don't have them go long. They're old men. No. Keep them to like 5 to 6 minute matches. Keep it short, man.
Yeah, keep it short. Keep it to the point.
So, for sure, Chapter was saying Kit Wilson promo on Dummy Roll was good stuff. I got to check it out. I didn't get to watch SmackDown just recently, but I've heard good things about it. So, yeah, let me check it out, and we'll get back to you on that. But it seems... I'll say one thing about Kit Wilson. The guy knows he's a jobber, but he's like, you know what? I may be a jobber. I'm going to make the most out of it. Props, props.
Yeah, props to him on that, man. Absolutely. So we got Moose coming down to the ring with Alicia Edwards. Okay, all right.
It just feels like Alicia Edwards is banging Moose and just like Eddie's in the corner. Doesn't it feel like that?
Come on, you fucking let me in. She's like, fuck you, you fucking fat dork. Yeah, good.
She wants a chocolate mousse. Let the mousse in there.
Yeah, let her have the chocolate mousse. You fucking sit in the cut corner and cry. There you go.
Hey, you know what was a great movie to react to, man? I think it would be a great movie to react to. I was watching it the other day on Tubi. Jason X.
Yeah.
I was watching that show. I'm like, bro, this is like, I miss this type of action and horror, So, and I could see where they got all the Dead Space shit from. Like, I watched that. I was like, okay, dude, even the captain looks like the fucking captain from Dead Space. It tripped me out.
Shit, man.
Yeah, so Jason Momoa's character in Fast X, here's the thing. I thought it was a little goofy. In fact, I truly hated it. Truly fucking hated Jason Momoa's character. But I think he plays the goofy bad guy role pretty well. I thought he did decent with it. I'm looking forward to the new Fast coming out. So I'm a Fast fan. She introduced me to Fast, and I'm like, dude, this is a good series. My favorite probably is Tokyo Drift, but they're all really good in their own way.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah. So, now if you get a chance, Jason X is a fun film on Tubi. Especially like after the android fights him and then... I don't want to spoil it. But anyways, it's fucking crazy.
Crazy stuff, man.
Crazy. So, what do you think is going to happen with American Gladiators? We got Boogs on there. We got Camille. We got fucking Jesse Garners. Like, what do you think is going to happen with that shit?
What do I think is going to happen?
Yeah.
Like, do I think they're going to win? No, I don't think Boogs is going to win. I don't think Goddard is going to win. I don't think Camille is going to win. I think it's probably going to be, like, anyone that's not a pro wrestler is going to win.
I really hope Boogs wins, though. I think
know.
they're not competing on it. It's kind of like back in the day with American Gladiators. They're like, you know, the old enforcers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I hear you on that. Yeah, man, it's yeah.
Did you?
I feel like I just feel like the pro wrestlers aren't going to win that one. But you know.
Have you seen The Rock dressed as the fucking Samoan character they plays as in the Disney movies? God, what's that?
Oh
called?
yeah, the fucking live action Moana or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah,
Moana. There you go. Yeah, I was like, look at this fake ass wig on his head. This shit don't look right.
It don't look right. Come on, Rock. Like we ain't buying that shit. We ain't buying that shit. Come on.
Nah, well, that's what I'm saying. Just have him show up bald-headed. Fuck it. Just say he got chemo or cancer or some shit. Fuck it.
Something.
So I'm not sure if you saw this shit. Did you see Netflix raise their subscription prices?
Yes, from $7.99 to $8.99. The bastards.
Premium is $26.99. You're paying $27 for fucking gay indoctrination up your ass. Enjoy.
Just like at that point, you got to use an ad block. You gotta.
Or, just, find out how to watch wrestling, especially, all those people watching wrestling in Europe. They know what's up, man. Say that much.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, there's that. You could always do that.
Yeah. So they got, they got Star Fox in the new Super Mario Galaxy movie. I think that's cool. I'd rather see, Little Mac, but fuck it, man. I'll take what I can get.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Okay, you got to check out this Kenny Omega promo. This is Kenny on fucking Downers here.
Become the new #1 contender to the AEW World Championship, and you wasted no time in confronting MJF, calling your shot at Dynasty. But I have been told that officially next week we will have the contract signing for that World Championship match. But a little caveat here is that if there's any physicality whatsoever, the match is off.
Leave it to MJF to add some sort of chicanery, skullduggery, and tomfoolery with a stipulation like that. But, we're all used to tomfoolery.
Skullfuckery.
This is kind of like deja vu. It's been a while since I've been in this position to challenge for the heavyweight title, but I feel like now is the time. And, MJF brought up how people, they call me the god of professional wrestling, and to me it still sounds...
Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm fucking done.
I don't blame you.
Oh my God.
I don't blame you, man.
Holy shit. You thought CM Punk was low energy? Holy fuck.
Woof. That's rough, man. That is
fucking
rough.
Oh my God. That he needs, I don't know if it's Dave Seaman up his ass, but he needs something to fucking light that fire.
Something. I mean, because good God, like that is just too energyless. Like, you can't be that devoid of energy and then expecting to be cut a good promo. Come on, what are you doing?
Dude, I gotta tell you, who my favorite Joshi is right now?
Who's that?
Fucking Maki Ito.
Maki Ito.
Maki Ito. If you don't know who Maki Ito is over in Stardom, you gotta fucking, this bitch is, if she was in WWE, bye-bye Julia. Bye-bye fucking Asuka. I love Asuka, by the way. Bye-bye Asuka. This chick right now, she's the Maki Ito is the shit. She's the best. She's the best fucking Joshi out there right now.
Well, she's got that edge. She's fun. Like we're like honestly, I feel like she's meant for JCW.
Too big league. I think honestly,
too big league.
I'm surprised she's not in AEW. I don't know what happened there with her and Tony. I want to say she was there for a little bit. I don't know what happened, but yeah. Weird.
Yeah, I don't, because you figured like she would be perfect in that company, but for whatever reason, nothing. Like they didn't want her. She's not there. It's pathetic. Like, what are we doing? Like, Tony, you got a talent like Maki Ito. You could have her in your company, but you said fuck that shit. I'm gonna hire Speedball Mike Bailey. What's that done for you? Nothing.
Well, that's what I'm saying is, like, you fucking put stock in, like, lame-ass bitches like Rio. I mean, she's not bad, but she ain't no Maki Ito, Put the money in Maki.
Put the money in Maki.
This is the trip right here. I'm not sure if you saw the SmackDown rating. Did you already check it out?
No, I didn't see it yet. It's out?
It's out. So for the Friday, the March 20th, they drew 1.439 million. So 1.439 million. Yeah, that's the highest rated SmackDown in over 7 months to get a 1.43. That's crazy. And you know why? You know why, guys? Because of Randy Orton. We just recorded
Oh,
a top 10 awesome on Randy Orton before we went live, so that will be showing up on Patreon probably by tomorrow night is what I'm looking at. So,
and if I'm not mistaken, I think that when I watched that SmackDown, I didn't see Cody Rhodes.
it's amazing what happens when you don't have Cody on the show. I really hope he plays up the injury angle till Mania. Let's see those ratings go up to 1.7. Bring him up, you know.
That'd be funny. You take Cody Rhodes off the show entirely, it like goes over 2 million.
I'm telling you, the potential, I think, is limitless with Randy Orton at the top, especially if he were feuding with the right guy. I personally feel if they did a Trick Williams, Randy Orton feud going into Mania, you might gain a good bump. I think a lot more people would care about the feuds going into SmackDown just off of that big headliner right there.
Oh no, absolutely. It'd be something, man. It'd be you would have something there, but unfortunately, Triple H has to have Cody Rhodes in another main event. But you know what? I got the feeling that Randy Orton's going to be winning the title at Mania. He's going to be beating Cody and winning the title, and that's just how it needs to be.
I really hope that's the case. Randy's a great talent, man, so let's really hope. The English translation of Tower Dungeon Volume 5 comes out in May in the English translation. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, man. I hope that they're good translations. So that's the one good thing I noticed about manga and anime is that the translations are getting way better, dude. Back in the 90s and 80s, they sucked dick. They were so bad.
God.
No, they definitely got a lot better.
Well, and what's
Go for it. No, please go for it.
No. Like, what's cool is like it's getting easier to train. Like, if you watch like a manga on your computer, there's like browser add-ons that you could use to translate it in lifetime. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's the great point too, is like if you're going to enjoy this, it makes it so much easier to get into it if you don't have to go and dig for a dub. If you could do it live on your computer for free, fuck it, man. That's the way to do. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, Chapter 2 said, when is the next time the final boss shows up? I can see him not showing up for a while, at least while Triple H is in office. And the reason why I say that is I feel like he feels like he got very slighted by Triple H. I feel like Triple H basically backstabbed him. He should have been lucky to have The Rock in his company, but we saw what happened with The Rock and Cody Rhodes. You know, very, very snaky type environment right there. Very snaky stuff that they were doing. And it's a situation where, like, okay, I can't blame The Rock for wanting to come back, especially after those death threats against his daughter. I think that was the nail in the coffin. And after that, he's like, nah, I'm not going to do anything else to help out this company. I don't even care if Ari calls me up. I got shit in Hollywood to do. I'd rather be in a shitty B-action film with Kevin Hart than go back to WWE. And I don't blame him. Yeah. I would too. I mean, to be that level of star power and you're trying to benefit and help out this company and they shit on you, I do not blame him. I hope he stays away from WWE just to teach Triple H a lesson. If he wants to come back once Triple H goes away, fine by me. But I really hope he does this to shut everybody up. Because for when Rock was even in WWE, when he was around creative, what did we hear for the longest time? He's fucking ruining everything. I'm telling you, The Rock's to blame. You know, instead of saying Bruce, I say The Rock. And The Rock's fucking ruining everything.
Fuck you, Rock. Fuck you, Rock. You fucking bastard. Fuck you. You fool. What you did to Cody. No, come on. Like, this is what happens. Like, this is why you don't want to listen to these assholes. Because they will promote the wrestlers that don't fucking draw. Like, that idiot Grandma LaGreca was promoting Cody Rhodes for all this time. Still is. What's that done for SmackDown?
Oh, and who's another one who he puts over? Gunther. Another fucking dud. That's why I say don't listen to these big podcasts, because what they do is they just amplify the popular echo chamber on the internet. Whatever the smart dickheads are fucking talking about being a top guy, they'll put over that top guy so they can get those smart dickheads to put over their shitty podcast. It's nothing having to do with sincerity at all or them being a genuine fan. It's just them being grifters. That's what all of these top level podcasters are. They see something to latch onto and they see something to talk positively about, and they're like, this will get all the shithead liberal fans. I'll put over Gunther and Cody Rhodes and Isla Dragunov. And that's why all these fucking retard fans always put over JD busted open. They're like, because they speak to them. They don't have an original voice. They don't want an original voice. The echo chamber does not want an original voice. They do not want contrarians. They want people that fucking stick to the hive mind. Like all the big leaguers. That's how they want it.
Yeah, man. It's a shame, man. It's a shame that they have such an amplified opinion. You know, like their opinions are so prevalent. It's a shame. It really is.
Well, and that's the thing too. Like, I could understand their opinions being relevant if they were somebody like The Undertaker, who,
Right.
I mean, was already, helping out the industry with his podcast and offering that advice, but then he took it a step further and he's booking for AAA now. And what can we say about AAA with him and Jeremy Barash backstage? I can't look at it like a goofy lucha indie anymore. I'm like, wow, it looks like a decent show. I'm not a lucha fan, but at the same time, I don't feel like I can disrespect CMLL, or like, I can't treat AAA like I could treat CMLL. CMLL is fucking Meltzer matchmark garbage. It's basically AEW with masks. But AAA, they're starting to become more sports entertainment. You definitely see a lot more sports entertainment shit since Undertaker and Barash took over. So I applaud him for giving back to the industry like that and trying to make this work rate lucha garbage that AAA once was into something watchable and mainstream.
Yeah, like they're at least that's what they got to do, man. But
It happens when it happens, man. So for TNA, who do you think they need to add to their main event that's currently there? Because right now I see a lot of Mike Santana. I see Moose in there. I see Steve Macklin. Who do you think needs to step up and be their next top guy?
They got Dolph Ziggler there too.
True.
But like to add to the roster, or are you talking about like who needs to be like elevated from the current roster to
Elevated? Yes.
Yes. Other than Steve Macklin, other than Mike Santana?
Yeah. Well, they're already there. They're already at the top level. I'm talking guys stepping up to the main event. Who do you think they need? Or like who do you think should step up?
I got two people. One of them is Eric Young.
Okay, I like it.
I think Eric Young could be very good in that role. And I'm just like checking in my head. I'm like making sure, like, is this really the guy?
This one is the biggest one for me. Christopher nailed it on the head.
Elias. I don't know yet though with Elias. I like Elias. I'm a fan of Elias, but I don't know, man.
It's fair enough. I mean, it's I understand. I understand.
Like other because did you say Moose?
I said Moose earlier. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, maybe Trey Miguel in due time. Because I noticed him getting better on the mic. Possibly.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I was thinking of maybe Mustafa Ali, but no.
Yeah. I just
no. He's too.
Well, that's my main thing about TNA is like you're always talking about bringing over women. They need dudes, bro. Like they're not as bad as NXT, but they're still pretty fucking bad,
Well, especially in the X division. Like if it were me, like I hate to say it, but if I were to poach talents from JCW, you know who I'd poach. You know what role I'd put him in?
What's up?
Kerry Morton. I put him in the X division.
Yeah, I think that's smart. I think who also would add to TNA, at least in making the match marks happy, and then they could even give him a storyline, which JCW hasn't, is Ninja Mac. Yeah. Ninja Mac, he may be a fat little fuck, but man, that fat little fuck does some awesome shit in the ring. It's not like Bronson Reed. This fat little fuck is awesome.
Absolutely. Like, and I would even throw in Choppa City. Like, I don't know what happened with Choppa City. I think they could get over. I think they got personality. I think they're a fun act. They're seems like they're good enough in the ring. I would, if I'm TNA, I would think about, what about bringing over Choppa City? I think there's potential there. I wanted to see JCW use them a bit more, but if they're not going to use them, if they're available, and fucking sign them to a deal, why not?
And that's the unfortunate thing too. Is like all the talents you want to see come over, like Karrion Kross, Matt Riddle, they're getting locked down to these fucking shitty multi-year MLW deals. Where and that's the thing too, is like they're allowed to work for other smaller companies like Future Stars of Wrestling and shit like that, but you can't see them over in TNA, you can't see them over in AEW. That it just bugs me that talents like Matt Riddle, Real One, Cross, Scarlett are there, dude. They're there, and for whatever reason can't be brought into TNA.
Yeah, and that's a shame too. Like Cross and Scarlett, I really wish that whatever bullshit happened between them, I wish they could just let it all go and let bygones be bygones and bring Cross and Scarlett into TNA, because I think that would be a massive addition to that company. I think Cross could get massively over in TNA.
They need main eventers. They're trying to make Bronson or Bear Bronson into a main eventer.
No,
he's too young, too green, man. Don't get me wrong. I think he's an okay mid-carder, but you can't force a fucking GCW deathmatch jobber into being a main event level player. It don't fucking work like that. Sorry. Didn't
No,
work for
it doesn't.
Joe Gacy. It doesn't work for this guy. I'm sorry.
No, it doesn't. It's not going to work with Bear Bronson. I know people are going to disagree with that, but to me, nah, he's not there. I think putting him in the system like as like a bit player feels about right. Like that's a sensible utilization of that guy. But as a world champion, fuck no.
No, and that's why I'm saying is that it just pisses me off that there's veteran talents that are out there that are ready for the big time. And just it feels like Carlos Silva, he's making the type of signings that he can afford. Like I think he looked at somebody like, Candice Michelle, and he's like, yeah, I can afford her,
No, absolutely. Well, yeah, it's like he can afford Candice Michelle, and she's another one. Apparently, she's going to be in like a backstage role but like you'll probably see her from time to time, maybe in a match here and there, maybe on camera, but pretty much from what I'm hearing, that's going to be the role that she's going to be in. And this match is almost over, so.
Can you imagine the goofy shit with her, Rosemary, and Allie?
Oh God. You know what? I'm going to throw another name. If we're going to be poaching talents from JCW to bring them to TNA.
Brothers of Funstruction. Those guys
one.
They're the shit, man. Dude, they would make the TNA tag division immediately better.
No, I think they would make them immediately better. But then I've got another name out there. Like people, there's going to be a lot of fucking match marks that like TNA that are going to hate it. But fuck it. Barnabas and the Outbreak, I think would fit in TNA. I really do. And I think, you got a character like Rosemary on your roster. What, you tell me that the Outbreak isn't going to fit in there? And you know what? I got another hot take when it comes to JCW. Barnabas, in my opinion, is the best manager in the entire business. He's got the character down. He plays to the camera perfectly. In my opinion, he even sounds the part. Like he is, in my opinion, the best manager in the business today, bar none.
He's good. I think if Heyman had more of a stationary role, he could really fill. I think Heyman is still the best. Don't get me wrong. Heyman can be a one-trick pony. Don't get me wrong. But I don't know. You need more managers in pro wrestling. That's something I definitely got to say for one. We need more managers in pro wrestling. We need more valets. So even a girl like Mara Sade, I think, I mean, always has the puppies greased up, man. She knows what the fans want.
She's got greasy puppies.
Greasy puppies!
Greasy puppies!
All right.
Okay,
so,
I like what they're doing here. So they're doing some like
backstage
it's like
shit.
another it's like a backstage of like the backstage thing. It's different.
She's gonna get beat up. You already know she's gonna get beat up. I'm waiting for it.
Oh, not Rosemary.
A note that says "Read me," so she opens it up.
Okay.
It's got Rosemary buck naked. It says follow the white rabbit. Okay. Oh, they got a fucking dude in a blood-stained white suit with a rabbit hat on. Is that fucking Paul London? Did they bring in Paul London?
Nah, I think it's Allie. It's symbolic of Allie, but I'm liking what they're doing. Like this is entertaining at the very least.
Did they tape down Allie's tits? I mean, what did they do there?
No, I mean it's not Allie in the suit, but it's symbolic of Allie, the bunny.
Yeah, the bunny. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's following. Oh, and yeah, there's Mara Sade. She's walking up the steps. Got the red light on.
Who's following her?
That looks like. Oh, is that Tessa? No, that's not Tessa.
I think it's like Mila Moore.
Oh.
No, it's not. It's
Looked like Zelina Vega from the side eye, but I know it's not her.
No, what's her name? It could it have been Candice Michelle? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it was Mila Moore. Like the more I'm looking at it.
Okay, now yeah, it could be. I mean, who knows? So, all right, we got Eric Young in action tonight. Like the whole thing with Eric Young, which pisses me off, is you have at one time you have Gutta Stank and Spare Change in the same company. Why aren't they a team?
Right, you got the fucking homeless war veterans. Damn it! Even though one's from Canada, but who cares? It's entertainment.
That's right, straight up. So, God, what was it? Just Prime was saying, hey, TWRP, if I was booking a women's division of a promotion, it'll draw. A lot of men say I have great taste in women. Well, the thing about you, Justin, is that you understand that it's not about any preconceived notion of what skin color people want. People want all skin colors. They just want hot chicks. And you get that straight dudes, they've been wanting something for a while in pro wrestling. We're finally starting to get a little bit of it. They want curves. So yeah, you're gonna bring in women with fucking outrageous anime curves. That's something
Yeah.
that would fucking draw. Because that's like, that all these people that like anime, they would love to fucking see a real life chick that looks like an anime chick on TV, like an Akita Lyons. They would love to see something like that. They'd be like, damn, she looks like Renjiko,
Like a fucking real life Nami, like the
Yeah.
fucking like huge fucking like G cup titties. Like, who the fuck wouldn't want to see that? Like huge like G H cup titties and a fucking tight fitting striped shirt. Damn it, who the fuck doesn't want that? If you don't want that, well then you're a fucking mark. Yeah.
Well, that's a hard thing to find nowadays is natural G cup tits in pro wrestling. But shit, I'll take fucking Nikita Lyons and her double D's any
you
day
know
of the
what?
week.
And you know who I think is. She doesn't have G cups, but they ain't bad.
Who's that?
Sloane Jacobs. That is a fucking hot, busty, curvy redhead that WWE just brought in.
Oh,
in my
that's-
opinion,
yeah.
I think she's probably one of the most attractive they got in that company. In my opinion, more attractive than Nikita Lyons.
Wait until Megan Walker comes in, man.
I've seen Megan Walker. I know she's a hot blonde. I'll give you that. But to me, Sloane Jacobs, she's near the top.
All right, I'll have to check her out. So, Weeb. Oh, OMG. Is it a bird? A plane? No, it's the bee-hole. Sorry,
Yeah.
boys. I came back from Japan to see family, but Twitter got hacked. Haven't been around. Glad to see ya. Ready to go back for Japanese tang.
There you go.
Fuck yeah, man. You get freaky with that whiskey bottle. You enjoy that fucking Tai Pie. You enjoy that fucking, that watery, wet Asian pussy.
Yeah, there you
Enjoy
go.
that shit. Enjoy it. But I will say that's shitty to hear what happened with your Twitter getting hacked, man. This is something I tried telling people, is that, what was it, a month ago? I said within the next couple of months, you're going to see more fucking hacker text going on than you've ever seen before. And shit, I mean, I've even had people try to hack into my Instagram account for TWRP. So I've had that shit happen. I know people that have had to deal with the same shit you're dealing with getting their Twitter hacked. It's bullshit, man. I fucking hate it. So yeah, just remember, guys, for passwords, make them as intricate and weird as possible.
Well, and here's another thing too that it just crossed my mind. This is a public platform where we talk live in person. We're talking live right now. If your Twitter account gets hacked, just let us know in the chat. Let us know in the chat, and so like that way we'll be aware. Because like I'm back on Twitter, so I can chime in and help out if you guys need help in any way. Yeah, we're here, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the thing, is we're always looking out for you guys. So this is the best way to keep in contact with us. If something ever happens, you get hacked on Twitter, just let us know. So yeah, now we're looking out for all you guys. We don't want any of you guys have to deal with that shit. It's stressful as fuck. It sucks. Fucking sucks. So yeah, I appreciate you being back, Weeb.
Absolutely.
The problem about you, Just Prime, is you be getting death threats from the fucking Smarks. How dare you sexualize that juicy Queen Julia?
You're not supposed to sexualize her. She's not a guy.
Fuck that shit. No, sexual. Make them hot Japanese bitches even hotter.
I would get her the fucking most tightest fitting corset that shoved her titties up to her fucking eyeballs. I want it to the point that she's almost like the chick that helps out Eric Cartman when he's the bounty hunter.
Yes.
The chick with the basically Cartman with fucking giant tits. Make that Julia, damn it.
Make it Julia. Okay. We're gonna get a little controversial.
Sure.
Do we make Julia go get the fucking Chelsea Charm sized tits, or what do we do?
I don't know if her frame can handle that, because she's kind of a petite girl. So
Japanese could take a lot of punishment,
They can. They got some strong backs, They're built to get broken, so to speak. So nah, for sure. Nah, I think Julia, she could take a beating. And that's the thing too. That good point. In those dojos, for those that don't know, they beat the fuck out of these women, man. They kick their fucking ass. Especially if you're an old school Japanese Joshi, you know what it's like to get your ass beat by dudes, dude. That's where it's legal. You go to the fucking gym to get fucking domestic violenced.
Yeah, they don't give a shit about, like, in Japan, like, they're cool about it. Over here in the States, we're all fucking, oh, no, you gotta be a gentleman. Ah, fuck that shit. And, hey, you know what? We're all equal, right? Hey, you want equal rights? Okay, I'll give you equal beatdowns. How about that? There you
Equal
go.
rights. So Angel was saying, thank you guys for always being honest with your fans and for taking time out of your week to entertain us. I'm off from work tomorrow, and this stream is a good start to my 3-day weekend.
Fuck yeah.
That makes our night. I appreciate that, Angel. And I will say, man, we got TWRP content coming to you guys every single night. Started last night. Tonight we got TNA. We recorded 2 shows earlier. I'm going to drop one of them on Patreon on Friday, another one on Saturday. But on Friday and Saturday, we also got the 2 videos we dropped on Patreon last week, dropping on Miskin, the main channel. Top 10 Awesome on LA Night, and a Triple H is a Bad Booker on the road to WrestleMania. So we got some fresh content coming up for you guys, and of course, news on Sunday. So you chose the right time to have a good 3-day weekend.
You chose the right time, man. We got content coming for you guys. Oh, Tessa Blanchard. Okay, cool. All right.
Nice.
You know what I love? Okay, so I saw that Twitter thread about like the fucking Ringside News bullshit article, and Tessa fucking clapped back at him.
Awesome.
You know what I loved? But you know what I loved even more?
What's that?
Like at least 90% of the fucking replies in that comment section were saying, "Oh, like are we still doing this shit? Oh, for God's sakes, let it fucking go."
Well, because that's one thing. As much as they hate Tessa Blanchard, they motherfucking hate Steve Carrier. Steve Disease Carrier is one of the biggest fucking dirt sheet shithead writers out there. Don't get me wrong, Ringside News, we borrow heavily from them. I like a lot of the stuff that he puts out. I think he does a great job with his thumbnails and catching your attention and clickbaiting. Sure. He does a great job with that, but at the same time, he is a dishonest dirt sheet writer. A lot of them are. That's just how it is. And that type of field, very few of them are honest. And very few of them are good people. You know, it's basically a steal game. Everybody steals from each other. Even with Fade. Like Fade, you see a lot of original clips. He's scouring fucking Instagram, or probably has a bot scouring Instagram to find that shit so he can be the first X account to put it out. That's why he's got that side account, just put the clips in the bag, which is very smart, by the way. All the top video sharers always do that. Make one account your video sharing account, and then just share links off of it to your main account.
No, absolutely, yeah, and that's the way to do it. It's smart. I'll give them that. So okay, so we got Harley Hudson and Myla Grace coming down to the ring. I'll say this, you know, Myla Grace is an underrated beauty in the business. This chick is fucking hot from what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, they're great looking. Okay, so I would say first off, hit up Nikita Beer, Bier. He's the head producer of X. From what I see, he actually hits people back faster than Elon does. And I would also hit up X Support and just really just hound the fuck out of them.
Can I recommend one more thing?
Sure. Go for it.
If it comes down to it, if you want to create another account, we'll follow it and we'll amplify it. We'll let people know, hey, Butthole Weeb, you know, this is his new account. Go ahead and follow him. So yeah, just like if you want to do that, just let us know. We'll go ahead and follow it back and let people know to follow you. So we can, if you have to create a new account, we can help you build it up. So.
Yeah, and I'm sure, like, that's the thing, too, is a lot of people don't want to go through that route because they have to, like, refollow all their mutuals, and it's a big pain. It's a big pain in the ass, I get it. But if you have to do that route, yeah, we will amplify your new account and make sure that everybody knows where you're at. So, good to hear, man. Hopefully you get your account back and everything's good with that. So. All right, now let me say now you brought up Myla Grace. Yeah, she is a great-looking woman. What the fuck is she doing with this Zool-looking Harley Hudson bitch? Well, I mean, come on.
Well, the thing with Harley Hudson that kind of pisses me off is, like, she could look good if she had long hair. Like, she's not, like, everything else is not bad looking. It's just that fucking hairstyle, dude. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
She straight up looks like Zool from Ghostbusters. But, like, cuter. Like Pink and Zool from Ghostbusters. God, then die. You know, like if Pink and Zool from Ghostbusters fucked and had a kid, that would be it. So, let's see.
The fucking, like, incest Down syndrome butt baby of Zool. Is that what it is? Is that what we're looking at here?
Something like that. Hey, who's the
be with the...
who's the tall bitch in Tessa's faction?
Oh, that's me. Fucking Myla Moore.
Okay, Myla Moore, like this, she could be something. I mean, I don't.
Tessa. Yeah.
She's tall Tessa. You know, definitely could use a boob job. Maybe her and Tessa could go at the same time. You know, who knows?
Tessa got hers done, so you know, hey, you know,
bigger.
If you want to take her to the fucking TJ boob doctor that you went to, Tessa, take her there. You take her there.
Well, that's a great thing that people don't talk about because, you know, living in San Diego, we know about the benefits of TJ. And TJ, if you need to get work done, whether it be dental work or you need to go to the hospital, they will get shit done cheap. Like, it's the one thing that I can really put over TJ for. Yeah, you might get, some of your organs stolen while you're out and under. Hey, they'll fix your ailment. You just got to trade a kidney,
I know the best plastic surgeons at TJ. That's where I go exclusively for all my plastic surgery. And look at the beautiful job that they've done. Look at me. I mean, sure, they'll leave you in a bathtub with ice, but you can make yourself a cocktail. And the note they leave you is in Spanish. Thanks. But damn it, it's worth it.
So, Angel was saying, thoughts on Mr. Perfect, and do you guys think Macho Man was a better promo than Hulk Hogan? I have respect for Hogan, but I feel Macho Man was a better mic worker and more charismatic. Mr. Perfect was great, man. We covered King of the Ring 1993 a couple weeks ago, and yeah, Perfect, awesome promo, awesome character, was definitely a guy who could have held the world title and been a top dude. There's a lot of guys like Scott Hall, Jake the Snake, Mr. Perfect, Roddy Piper. They were all in contention to be a top guy. About Macho Man though, Macho Man was fucking fantastic on the mic.
Oh god,
and such an
my god, he was amazing.
He was such an overwhelming, cartoonish, charismatic personality, but not in a bad way, in a good way. I mean, even to the point, like, I don't know for those that remember it, but remember when he was the ruler of the universe in that one Dexter's Laboratory and he fought, like, Super Monkey or some shit?
Yes.
He was perfect for that role. And then shortly thereafter, he was Buzzsaw over in Spider-Man. He's just a great natural acting. Just a great natural talent, and even a great rapper, too. Yep. I would have loved to hear like him and DMX on a track. You wouldn't have been able to tell them apart, but it would have been great.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, he's so talented, and on top of all that, he was a professional baseball player.
It's crazy. It's really crazy just how talented the Poffo family are and what they were able to do in such a short amount of time. So, yeah, no, really, yeah, Macho Man's fucking amazing. We definitely need to do another Top 10 Awesome on him. So, whenever he's got a birthday coming up, that's one thing we're doing. I know somebody brought up, that we keep on doing Top 10 Awesomes on the same people. These are updated Top 10 Awesomes, man. Yeah. Like, you may have a Top 10 Awesome for 2023, not the same as 2026, man. I don't care. I don't care if we done 4 Top 10 Awesomes on LA Knight. It's
real quick.
Getting it.
Have we ever done a Top 10 Awesome on Randy Orton?
We have. I believe we did back in the day, and then we did a top 10 neutral on Randy. We're just going to make shit right, man. We already recorded a top 10 awesome on Randy, and we're going to be putting that out real soon. And I got to tell you, you know who's another talent I want to make it right with?
Who's that?
I want to make it right with Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
I felt like we did him dirty back then during the COVID era. I really want... yeah, and I really want to make it right with Drew and give him the respect that he deserves. So that would, after we put out that Randy, that's probably going to be our next Top 10 Awesome is going to be Drew McIntyre, unless somebody more deserving comes along.
No, fuck yeah, because at least with Drew, like, Drew has stepped up his game since then. Like, Drew's gotten better on the mic since the COVID era.
Well, he's just so much more confident in himself. He's become a great heel. He sells on social media. He gets over with the fans. He actually brought up the SmackDown rating when he was champion. He's proven to me that he's a main eventer that you can count on. I feel he's been way too disrespected for too long.
For sure. No, for real. For real. And yeah, so like Drew's been stepping up his game. I can't wait for the Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton feud. Like, fuck Cody Rhodes. Get Cody Rhodes out of there. Have him take like 9, 10, 11, 12 months off TV. Fuck, he could take 12 years off TV for my sanity, Yeah,
and I'm not usually cool with like people the same alignment feuding, but I think Drew and Randy could make it work. I think they could make it a clash that people will want to tune into. It'd be weird kind of seeing Drew as the babyface in that role, but I still think they could make it work.
No, I think they can make it work. Well, I think Randy would probably be the babyface. I think he like what I think this is like a temporary like he's listening to the voices in his head. I think he would probably be the babyface and like McIntyre would be the heel.
No, that makes sense. I think that makes sense.
It sucked last night. So
sure.
I was making some shit on my 3D printer. I'm like fucking around with my microphone stand. And what happened is like the joint that connects my mic to my microphone, my mic arm, it snapped because it was one of those like plastic ones. So it's like, okay, what the fuck am I gonna do? Am I gonna like epoxy this shit? Well, I don't have time for it to cure. So what am I gonna do? And then I had the idea. You know what? Let me go to Home Depot. Let me go get one of those like it's like one of those like ring with like a bolt attached. It's like a a loop with a bolt attached to it, and like so I went ahead like I swapped that out. So like got a couple washers on there, put that in there, like some like nuts to like screw the mic adapter in. Boom, fucking works.
Nice. Fuck yeah, man. I'm glad you got that fix going.
And
Cool.
Tessa wins.
Tessa wins. This is for anybody who watches TNA. Please see what we see in this woman, dude. She is money. And what is she, like 32? I want to say she's still fairly young.
30.
Even better. 30-year-old woman, got a ton of upside. And that's the thing too. Is it feasible? We could see her back in WWE within a couple years through TNA, through the pipeline.
Yeah. Very well could be. And that's another cool thing. It's the TNA pipeline. It's like a lot of the TNA fans hated it. I like it. You know why? Because we can get some cool fucking NXT talents over in TNA. Like, why would you hate that?
And even Tessa, I feel like Tessa can do enough where she can earn a main event level spot. Like, and especially with the right storyline, can you imagine? You have Ric Flair in the corner of Charlotte. You have, Tully in the corner of Tessa.
Yeah.
The Horsemen's Daughters. You could fucking put that shit on a poster, and even though Tessa would be carrying the whole fucking match in the promo battle, it would sell. People would fucking want to see that shit go down.
Well, I truly believe that Triple H wants to see that.
I hope so.
I think he's a fan of Tessa Blanchard. I think he is. I think he wants to see it, but he's looking at the kind of like the social media bullshit. She's a racist. All that fucking garbage. Like, I can't do it. You know.
I think he's weighing it. He's waiting until it dies down enough, and he's waiting for... And that's why I'm so glad that TNA had the balls to put her back on TV. Because what they're doing is they're desensitizing her to these liberal fucking hypocrite dipshit fans.
It's working.
And it's working. She's getting over with the crowd. There's no more racist chants. She's getting pops. It's working in her favor. She may be in WWE by next year. Who knows, man?
Absolutely. And that's another thing about TNA that I like, is that they're willing to take a chance. You know?
Good. You need... And that's for... A talent of her level, you don't let her sit around. You don't put her on the undercard. You don't put her on the prelims. Don't put her on fucking Explosion or whatever that shitty show is they got. No, you don't do that. You put her on the main show, and you put her in meaningful feuds, and you make her matter. I mean, even just with what they had going on with Jody Threat, there's a feud. They gave her someone to work with. That's all I can ask out of them.
And that's the thing, is like, is TNA like the greatest thing ever? No, they're not. But what they are is they're consistent. You know what they are, and they're trying to improve, and they're making improvements. Like, it's not an opinion that they're improving. It's a provable. I feel like I could fucking like go into like a courtroom as the fucking lawyer representing TNA and go, okay, all right, here, hey your honor, all right, I'm about to make my case for TNA, why they're getting better, why they're improving. Like, and I feel like I can make a good case. Like, their viewership is up, their platform is better, the roster is better, like everything is fucking better with them.
I think honestly,
and not enough people see it.
I think fans would be blown away if they saw a face-off on SmackDown between Charlotte and Tessa just show who the fuck she was. I think they'd be like, bro, where was this chick this whole fucking time? The daughter of Tully Blanchard. Yeah, just sitting around over in TNA. Yeah.
Well, she's and I've said it. She's the best female talent in the business now.
Yep.
Like, her moves are great. Her promos are great in my opinion. And the other thing too is like she's trying to look more attractive. She's like Tessa now. I think looks more attractive than she did 5 years ago. And she's putting effort into her appearance, putting effort into her promos, into her in ring. Like, and she's not like selfish about it. Like you see, like in her early run when she came back, like she was putting people over. Putting Jordan Grace over, putting a bunch of people over, and she's such an underrated talent in my view. It pisses me off that so many fans went against her for a bunch of what I view as made up bullshit. Like, there's to
high
me,
mind shit, dude.
Like to me, I still haven't seen the video or the evidence that
I have.
What if you could show me the video, I really want to see it.
I'll have to dig it up, man. But it's this really shitty, grainy video of her yelling out the word at La Negra, whatever. What's her name? La Negra, whatever.
La Negra Rosa, yeah.
La Negra Rosa, yeah. Her yelling out that at her. And honestly, it sounded like GA. It didn't sound like she was dropping a hard R. I could be wrong, but even then, they're homies now. They made up.
Right.
Let it go.
But just real quick. So like, and that's what I was saying it was the whole time. Like, my theory behind it all was like, probably La Rosa Negra probably dropped Tessa on her head or did something fucked up in the match, and Tessa was like, what the fuck are you doing? I thought you were my homie. And I think that because she was young and immature and didn't realize.
She listens to rap a lot too. That's the thing you got to understand is like if you listen to a lot of rap, you might subconsciously drop the end that variation of it, and not in an offensive way. You're just a fan of rap. You hear it all the time. It gets programmed in your head. It's like
dropping the NA that's not a racist thing. That's like.
Nowadays it is. And nowadays, like we're old schoolers where we grew up with white rappers dropping GA every fucking sentence. We grew up like that, and we understand how people can get offended about it nowadays, so we respect people's opinions on that, so to speak. But at the same time, you have to understand we're from a different generation where it wasn't taboo to say GA. Hard R has always been taboo, and I fully understand that. That makes full sense.
I posted on Twitter, I'm like, can anybody show me any evidence, any example of like acts of racism or anything racist that she said in the past 6 years? Like, she's this diabolical, evil racist, but she never shows signs of racism at all. Huh? That's the disconnect that I'm seeing. It's like, I'm not seeing the evidence that she's a racist. I'm seeing evidence that a bunch of fucking asshole snowflakes want to be a hero and hit on a chick who's done nothing wrong.
Well, think about it this way:
beat up a chick who's done nothing wrong. Hit on her? No, good God, no.
Remember that picture that she did with Moose? They were just talking shit about Moose's DV record. These guys are fucking hypocritical douchebags. They pick and choose, and they were probably calling him Uncle Tom too, or some stupid shit because these liberals are fucking hypocritical retards. But that's how they roll. Is I've seen them call like black wrestlers that stick up for white wrestlers Uncle Toms. Like, okay, so you call out racism, yet you're gonna say something racist? Come on, dude.
For real. It's Oh, we got another Rosemary video package.
I like these. I dig these because it's what we have been talking about for the longest time is carrying out a storyline throughout the night. This is something I've seen on 3 TNAs thus far, where they're carrying out storylines throughout the night. I love that one from 3 weeks back. Last one was watchable. This one, I think, is a step above from last week. It's not quite at where the 3rd week ago was, but I still think it's a great show to watch along with.
All right, so now we got some like guy with like goat devil horns and a mask on.
Some eyes wide shut here going on.
Yeah. Oh shit!
Hey, is that Crazy Steve?
Crazy Steve. It's Crazy Steve.
Oh shit! Nice. Why can't they use Chris Park? I know he looks like shit now. Just bring him back for an angle. Fuck it.
Or even if they got because like Rosemary back in the day, like she would like spit in their face and like turn them into her fucking minions.
True. Yeah, you could pull
Bunny,
that shit
there
with.
You go.
Yeah. All right, we got Buddy up in here. Nice. So Alejandro was saying, did you guys see a video of a weird fan who went up to Cena in a cafe and started singing to him? Wrestling fans are the weirdest people. I'm going to show you guys this on the news. But here's literally, like, Cena's like sitting in a Starbucks just chilling. He's wearing his white shirt with the black hat. And this guy comes up and he's like, "You look so pretty." and then John stands up like he's going to beat his ass. He's like, "I'm going to stop you right there. First off, my name's John Cena. Nice to meet you. What's your name?" And he's like, whatever you're selling, I'm not buying.
Oh my God! Like that is brutal, Cena. That is fucking brutal. But damn it, I love it.
But hey, hey, you're getting hit on by a dude in public. That's not acceptable. He finds the best way to professionally shut people the fuck up.
He's a master at it.
He's a PR master for real.
You know what? If you're gonna do that, do it off camera and do it in the back when no one's around.
Well, just to have a dude come up to you while you're just minding your own business and sing that you're pretty. I mean, I would like be staring at him like you're fucking insane. But John's like, dude, John's a smart guy. Whenever you're a celebrity, one thing you immediately do is you look around your surroundings and you notice who's filming you, who has a cell phone pointed your way, because that shit's gonna go on the internet. Everything you do is under a microscope when you're a celebrity. So he realizes, hey, I gotta be professional, quick about this, and get this fucker out of my face. This is the way to do it.
Oh, for sure. I'm sorry, I'm captivated by this promo.
It's great.
Right here.
It's fucking, this is a great promo. I like the acting between the two. And it's good to see the Decay coming back, man.
Yeah, the Decay is coming back, and even the background music is not terrible.
Yeah. No, Rick Rude is a shit. We did I want to say, didn't we do a top 10 awesome on him back in the day? Maybe.
I think we did.
Maybe. Thoughts on Big E when he was a heel bodyguard for AJ Lee and Dolph Ziggler years ago? When Big E hit John Cena with his big ending finisher, it looked nasty. I think that Big E had potential. He had a ton of potential because he was a big fucking powerful dude.
That's
you know,
fucking cool.
I love these promos. This promo has been awesome all night long with the.
So now
Decay
TNA
building.
has Crazy Steve back.
The
Okay,
Decay-
he's
the
a
Decay's
guy I'm a
back,
fan
dude.
of. Okay,
The fucking can you imagine the Decay led by Raven with Rosemary, Crazy
Bro.
Steve, and Bunny? Shit. Dude, I think they brought in the Blade too. So who knows? Maybe we'll throw him in there.
who would you? Okay, if you had to take somebody on the current TNA roster and have them be that Abyss role, who would you take?
What the fuck happened to Madman Fulton?
Dude, that would be a good one. That would be a good one. Shit,
There's-
like,
You know what? If they want to change his character, steal the fucking big dude from Mustafa Ali's stable. That would be one that could do a character change.
Agent Zero. Because but it would be like a total repackaging. It'd be like a completely different like presentation of that character,
Yeah,
and he wouldn't have to talk much.
that's what I'm saying. There you go,
Yeah.
man. You know. We Butthole was saying, I'll get a yakisoba toothpick in my chew shoot before I see a top 10 roll sucker. Also, NC, message you on alt account. Link later if you can. Yeah, no problem. I got you. I got you, Weeb. We'll go ahead.
Who's this fucking jobber? Look at this guy.
Brad Attitude. This is the second week we've seen this motherfucker wearing his red aluminum foil fucking vest. This is when you're fucking broke as shit and you have your grandma making vests out of fucking trash and aluminum foil.
Dude, pair him up with fucking Nikos Ricos.
Yes!
They'd be the worst dressed tag team. Make it their gimmick. It's like, we are the worst dressed tag team. We always look like shit. You know? It'd be perfect.
Or have them think that they have awesome, amazing fashion that put down people who actually dress good. Like, go backstage and, like, have them, like, put down AJ Francis. Be like, look at this jobber. Look how he's dressed. No fashion, you know?
Like a fucking, like, inbred Down syndrome version of Rick the Model Martel.
Pretty much.
You're a tag team.
Yakisoba toothpick. Damn, that sounds like it hurts. Fuck. Yeah, so Hotman was saying, you guys mentioned how these libtards have random flags as a flavor of the month. One of them you mentioned was Ukraine. That was a scheme by Ukraine to help Sleepy Joe in the election. Well, and that's the thing, too, is the reason why we talk so much shit about the liberals is because they literally, a lot of them, not everyone, but a lot of them cannot think for themselves. They are hive mind like the pro wrestling community.
And to be fair,
go figure, most of the pro wrestling community is liberal, so there you go.
well, and to be fair, now we've done videos. We've gone on record calling out Trump and how like he's a puppet, and like all presidents are puppets because the people that really control this country sit behind the throne. You don't see them, but they control the politicians that are in office. They're the puppet masters. Like, I don't want to like be misconstrued here. It's like we're not fans of Trump either.
No,
like they're all like Trump is a puppet and
controlled opposition, man. That's what it's all
right.
about. We tell you it even goes back to the tribalism, and this is how you can connect it if you're a wrestling fan. There is no WWE better. There is no AEW better. No. Same thing goes for politics. There is no better. All there is shitty politicians offering you a terrible option, and you have to pick one. That's all it is.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing with us, man. It's like we try our best to just see things for what they are, and to be honest with you guys about how we feel about it. You know, it's like we've been honest about it. We're not on the Trump train. Like I'm not buying into that shit. And what have we said about MAGA? MAGA's the fucking 5th level of Satanism. We made a fucking video about it.
Yeah,
So,
that's
you know.
Yeah, no, we can only hope that people study shit for themselves, but liberals don't like doing that shit. Yeah, appreciate it, Dr. Sleep. Thanks for showing up, man. Appreciate it. So thoughts on Shield Ambrose? I liked him. Like here's my thing is I like Shield Ambrose. I like Lunatic Fringe. I don't mind Moxley. I don't think he's where he should be in AEW, but overall, I think Jon Moxley is a good wrestler. I think he's good at his job.
Does he deserve the name Dick the Boozer?
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Dick the Boozer.
Well, I mean, he had to fucking be boozed up when he banged Renee. Yeah, Renee Young, in all fairness, has gotten a lot hotter since she popped the kid out. I'll give her credit.
Yeah, I mean, she's trying, you know. I mean, still kind of dresses like a grandma from time to time, but she's trying.
Yeah, and that's all you
Not
could
too
really
hard,
ask.
she's trying, you know.
Well, but that's the AEW women, they try, dude. Even the backstage interviewers look hot, you know. They try. And that's like, That's the one thing I can say about NXT and AEW. Yeah, they're fucking awful shows to watch, but if you're a straight man and you don't mind putting it on mute, there's shit to tune into the background every once in a while, you know. Look up from, like, whatever you're doing in your cell phone or whatever, and just, there's Holly Cameron, you know. You know, there's Lola Vice shaking her butt, you know, that's something.
Something. All right, so we're about halfway through the show so far.
Good
what
pace.
do you think about it?
I think it's got a good pace. I think they're going way too long with this Brad Attitude guy. He's gonna get job right now, so that's good. Nice sell. Nice. That was a great sell on that pile driver. I'll give him credit. He's a fucking jobber. That was a great sell, though. So, yeah, I like the pace of the matches. They're not longer than 10 minutes, which is something you won't get in Triple H land.
No.
And that's really how you fix the flow of a show. Keep the matches shorter. If you're going to do these long, epic matches, do it at the pay-per-view. Yeah. I've always said, make the TV show the advertisement for what you're selling. Right. Really try to sell people on that. And I understand with TNA, they have to do tapings, you know, because they're trying to go more low budget. It's very expensive to do live tapings every single week. I get it. At the same time, though, it's like keep up your feuds, of your heat, of your storylines. Keep that shit up so by the time you get to the pay-per-view, people want to tune in and see these big matches.
Absolutely, man. You know, and that's the cool thing about it is, like, you know, it's what TNA's doing, from what I've seen so far, they're aware that matches can't go on for over 10 minutes. They're listening. Like, I had my complaints about this fucking creative team, and I still have my complaints. But with that being said, it seems like they're listening. We got to wait and see with them. But, like, 3 weeks in a row now, I'm entertained by TNA.
That's all you can really hope for, man, is that, like, the fact that we've now been watching, like, we only did 2 covers now of TNA, but the third week,
3, right?
Remember that week, that third week, a while back, we did JCW instead, and then I later told you, I was like, dude, you got to go ahead and check this out. This TNA was fucking amazing. So, no, it's like that. We just want them to improve, man. So, Angel was saying, this random, but I recently started playing the Dead Space remake, and I'm having a blast. The sound ambience is fantastic, and the necromorphs do scare me, LOL. I've never played the OG. The OG is great, man. I was actually playing a save of the OG the other day, and on the next-gen system, especially if you have a PS5 or you have a Series X, it really upgrades the fucking graphics on it and really makes it pop. So it's just crazy. A game from 2008 looks better than a lot of games nowadays. The remake is great on its own. The only thing that I had a problem with is I felt like Isaac Clarke's woman was kind of flat-chested and had a tiny butt and kind of look ugly. In the original, she was hot. You know, they made sure to get a curvy chick. In this one, she kind of looks like a flat-chested grandma. You know, but it is what it is. Other than that, it's still a very fun game. It's still very, like, I think honestly the best remakes right now are probably Dead Space remake and Resident Evil remakes. So the only ones that really get how to do a remake.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. The thing, I think it was just the effort back in the day. You know, they had to put more effort in.
They really did.
You saw it. You saw the result.
Well, now what you're seeing with these crews, I'm not trying to be that guy, but you look at the crews, and it's all guys that end with P jar or butt finger or poop butt finger jar, and you're like, that's why the game sucks. Okay, I get it now.
Hey, remember poo finger? What was it? What was his name in TNA?
Butt finger poo jar.
Yeah, butt finger poo jar. There you go. I miss that guy. What happened to him?
He went into video games. I heard he got hired by EA.
But they make video games now. I do a shitty job and people hate it, but you know, I still get paid.
I'm thinking to myself, like, don't the keyboards get all glued up from all the poop getting stuck in between the keys? You know, it's like...
So that's what these companies are doing. They're investing in poop-resistant keyboards. Now it makes sense where all the money's going.
You think it's like going to grandma's house and she's got plastic over the keyboard?
They cover everything in plastic because there's poop everywhere. But you know what? They save even more money because they barely have to pay us anything. They make me go to my cubicle wearing hazmat suit. I poop in my hazmat suit, but you know what? You get used to the smell.
Oh my god! This is where the industry is.
You see them walking around sloshing.
It's all filled up right to their fucking nose. Hey, happy birthday to your mom, Paladin.
Happy
Great
birthday
to hear. I hope she has a great one.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, no, it's just that's my main
We
thing I've
love
noticed.
the Indians.
Well, no, I think the Indians have some great shit, but don't get me wrong. I have seen a lot of games go to crap lately, and that's the thing, man. Is I'm the type of guy. If I hear a game's bad, I'll immediately go and look at who made the game. And unfortunately, nowadays, what I'm seeing, it's a lot of gay, retarded, liberal women and Indian dudes. Don't get me wrong, there's some great Indian programmers out there. They have some of the biggest tech jobs out there. But for every incredibly talented genius Indian guy you got fucking 10 that are like borderline Forrest Gump IQ. I'm saying, that's how it is.
They didn't have it easy growing up, but at least they got their dream job of ruining video games, bastards.
That they did. So, Maurice said, when you guys eventually do a question everything on industry plants, especially like boy bands from the 90s and 2000s, like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, that's not a bad idea, Maurice.
I like it.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah, because industry plants are something we're seeing even nowadays, man. We're seeing industry plants all over the place. Like these, especially with like these SoundCloud rappers that pop out of nowhere and they're fucking garbage. Like, hey, I don't know if you've heard this one kid. He is the worst fucking rapper, dude. Literally, you farting into a microphone would sound 10 times better than anything he's ever spit out. Have you ever heard of NetSpend?
Yeah, Buff Bagwell, what the fuck? I'm sorry.
No, they got Buff Bagwell barely being able to walk out here. Interesting, okay. I did not count on this happening, but fuck it. If he can still talk. Weird.
He's walking with a limp. Well,
But dude,
we don't know why.
NetSpend is the worst rapper I've ever heard. To see the talents that are coming out nowadays, and even that big fat grimace looking motherfucker that can barely breathe, that's probably gonna die in a year, probably gonna get his foot cut off in 6 months. I don't know what his fucking name is, but he's like, he's like I don't know, just big fat grimace motherfucker that performs on a couch. I don't even know his name.
They're gonna lop his foot off.
Poor guy.
I gotta say, how does G Miller look to you? Is she attractive?
I don't think she's too bad, man. I mean, she's no Mackenzie Mitchell, but she's got a like a girl next door charm to her, and I think that really helps with the show. She seems like a really nice girl too. I'll give her that.
Yeah. Oh, he's talking about God really stood by him the whole way. There you go.
Nice. There you go. Yeah, but Bagwell's been through some shit. He's been through like some Marty Jannetty type shit,
Oh yeah. He's had it rough.
That he has. Nah, but yeah, we're definitely going to bring
apologizing for his behavior. I'm sorry.
Oh, cool. No, that's awesome.
And I want you to know, if you'll get behind me just one more time, I will come down.
Get behind him one more time.
I will walk.
I'm gonna come down this ramp.
I will get in that ring.
No.
And I will wrestle with TNA.
No, bro,
you kidding me?
Bro, you can't walk.
Oh,
I'm not even trying to talk shit about Buff Bagwell, but bro could literally not walk down the ramp. He couldn't even walk 5 steps over to Gia Miller. And I guess they're going to have him have a match with Frankie Kazarian. And you know what? And you know what's weird about this? I'm looking at the two guys. It almost looks like Buff Bagwell is like Frankie Kazarian 10 years in the future. So like weird Back to the Future match.
I wish I could be right there and say, Frankie Kazarian, this is you in the future. They're going to lop off your...
No! What the fuck? Poor Buff, man. I feel bad for him.
I know. I mean,
Why is
he
Frankie
doesn't look
dancing?
terrible,
Nah, he looks good, man. I think he's taking care of himself. He's been through some shit too. So the weeb was saying, game-wise, as someone who's spent a lot of time in Shibuya and studied the feudal era history of Japan, recently playing Ghostwire Tokyo and AC Shadows on Xbox Series S, highly recommend. Here's the thing, is I heard so many bad things about AC Shadows that I didn't try it. Who knows? I might have really been missing out on something, but I've heard a lot of good shit about Ghostwire Tokyo, and I've been really wanting to play that. So when I get a chance, I will definitely check that out. I'll tell you for one, if you guys have never had a chance to check out the Yakuza series, they got some pretty cool games. So yeah, Japan still puts out some good shit. Like that's the one thing about Asia is you can trust them to still put out some good shit nowadays.
Well, they're not as woke as we are here in the States.
Well, and that's one thing I've noticed too. Like, especially, I don't know if you've ever played Marvel Rivals, that free computer game. But with Marvel Rivals, it's made by a Chinese studio, and they have all the women in that game, all the superhero women and supervillains coming out with big butts and big boobs. They know
Yeah.
what the fans want, dude.
Hey, if Vince ever comes back, he knows what draws.
Straight up.
And
That it just trips me out. All the games that really make money and get attention, they give the fans what they want, man. More than ever, I think there's a market right now, a starved market, by the way, for guys that just want curvy, beautiful women in video games. It's bad enough when they try to give you pretty women in, like, let's say, for example, Resident Evil Requiem, the new Resident Evil. All these feminist bitches are like, don't focus on the women. But Leon, oh my God. Oh, but Leon's so hot. Look at his abs. It's like, you hypocrite cunts.
Don't sexually objectify people, but if we do it to men, it's okay.
They always got their excuses, man. Always got
Fucking-
excuses for their
Fucking bitches.
Terrible, terrible, terrible. So is Elias, why is he hugging... Oh, dude, Buff can't even stand. He had to...
no.
Dude, Elias had to help Buff from falling over. What... I don't want to see him wrestle again, and it's not disrespect. He just he looks like he looks like he needs a cane. Why doesn't he have a cane?
I think he's just too proud. Fuck. He's too proud.
Dude, that was kind of... I didn't want to see him like that. I'm behind a desk being a GM or some shit, you know?
Yeah, like something, man. Oh, Matt Hardy wasn't cleared for competition. Darn.
Well, I mean, that's the thing about the Hardy Boys, is that they get used. That's the one thing I would say about TNA. You use them way too much physically for being old guys. They're a nostalgia act. Use them kind of like Roman Reigns. Have them talk on the mic. That's it.
Or put him in creative.
Yeah. I'm sure they could help. I mean, especially after what we saw, when they were doing their shit with the Decay back in 2016, man. It was great.
It was great, but then the other thing too, like I got to give Matt Hardy credit for. Like I'm a fan of Matt Hardy. Like even like I was a fan of Matt Hardy with the broken stuff. I'm even more of a fan of him after. I think I talked about it back like in June. He was on a podcast with John Alba, and he was talking. He was like, "No, like we need to keep the matches short, man. We gotta like I know you match marks want that, but we got to keep the matches reasonable length. We got to have storylines. We got to have characters." And this idiot was like, but the wrestling fans, like, they want matches. And Matt's like, I see what you're talking about, but like we know better. It's like we got the results. We've seen the results from it, and that could be what we're seeing now.
Boom. Well, and I really hope they're listening to the Hardys. Hey, I could tell the Hardys have a lot of power, because one thing you'll always see is the Hardys are one of the few acts that stay after a show is done, and they do autographs for the fans. And you see, like, Matt Hardy is always putting up these videos of their meet and greets after TNA. They're fucking huge, dude. They are these are prime John Cena meet and greets with how many fucking people they drive in. The Hardys are a fucking red hot act. I think Triple H is a fucking moron for not trying to get them on WrestleMania in some sort of aspect, especially since they're still wrestling. They're a red hot act, and I think TNA, they're doing a decent job. They could do a little bit better. I just think they need to protect them more. People tune in to see the Hardys, see them do promos and shit. I don't want to see a 55-year-old Jeff Hardy do senton bombs. I'd rather see him do like My Sacrifice with Joe Henry. That's what I'd rather see out of him.
Well, I agree with you on that, but like to be real, I'm kind of tired of seeing them as a tag team. I want to see them feud with each other again. I want to see Matt Hardy go broken, and I want to see Jeff Hardy bring out Will-O-the-Wisp. All his characters. Matt Hardy's got broken. Matt Hardy's got to face all of Jeff's characters.
Well, and that's
Something
the thing,
like
too, is it could lead to a point where, they feud, but then they come back together. It's just friendship and betrayal, but it works out in the end, because through the Lake of Reincarnation, which is one of the best plot devices I've ever seen in pro wrestling, for the Lake of Reincarnation, you can literally bring back any character and make any guy any which way. And it's just, through the Hardy Boys lore, I don't care if people say it's fucking dumb. I think it's fucking amazing, and I love it. And I think they're going to create magic. Here's the thing that people don't understand about, especially Matt. Jeff, don't get me wrong. Jeff's got some talented kids. Don't get me wrong. Matt has a fucking army that is waiting to break into the industry within 5 to 10 years. Within 5 to 10 years, you will see the next wave of the Hardy Boys. And I think they're going to be great, man. He already has these kids taking bumps in the ring, dude, and learning how to take bumps. Well, what have we seen throughout future? When wrestlers, or throughout history, when they start wrestling young, and they usually don't get broken, they don't beat the shit out of themselves, they become top-level guys. Look at Javon Evans, started wrestling when he was 13 years old. He's now in WWE in his 20s.
Well, and like in 10 years from now, so Matt Hardy is like what, in his 50s now? So he'll be in his 60s. I could see something like his kids coming in thinking they're entitled, and then like, like Matt as the father tries to correct them, and they end up attacking him, like something like that. It's like there's stuff that you could do with that. There's storylines you could tell with that.
Manager. I think managing his kids or a stable of his kids, I think is definitely something. I think honestly with the Hardys, and I know this would be far-fetched, I think you're looking at the next Von Erichs.
Could be.
I'm just
Very well could be.
I've seen how these kids are and how they're coming up, and there's so many of them. We could have a next big family. I'm just saying, better than the Rhodes family. I'm sorry. I've seen these two fucking twinks that Cody's trying to bring up. No, I'm good.
God.
I'm good.
Oh, guys, they're gonna be amazing. They're gonna be amazing. You're gonna love them. Yeah, they don't have a personality, and yes, they don't look like much in the ring, but I am giving them my seal of approval, if you know what I mean. Oh, what I love about them is they're gay cowboys, like me on the down low. Oh, I love to ride horseback. I mean, Brokeback.
So, Angel was saying, thoughts on the second Dead Space game? I hear that one is good too, and many people claim the necromorph types are scarier in DS2. The Hunter necromorph is badass shit, so terrifying. I love DS1 and DS2. Those two are masterpieces of horror games. Like, if you're going to go and play a horror game, those are the two to play. I think they're both amazing. Don't get me wrong. I mean, even Dead Space 3 is a fun game, but it doesn't compare to those first two. The first two are just magic, and I go back and I play them all the time. Like, there's a few games that I go back and I play all the time. It's usually the Dead Space games, the Fallout games, and the Resident Evil games. They get me. They snag me in, man. They pull me in.
They're fun, dude.
Yeah. So, Geo Talks was saying, started a new channel this week. My first short already got 1K views. Fuck yes. And I gained a little subs organically. Nice. I might do a face review in the future. And this is the one thing that people have to keep in mind. This is like when Geo was getting his channel started up, he, came to us for advice. And I told him right off the bat, I'm like, you have to flood the algorithm, man. You have to get your stuff out there. And just to see him with quick growth like this right off the bat, 1K for a brand new channel, that's fucking fantastic right there. That's a great sign, because for a lot of channels, especially if you're brand new, it takes about 3 to 6 months of steady build before you really start to see that good pickup. So the fact that you're already getting videos over 1,000 for a brand new channel is great, dude. And that's a good sign, and I would say keep at it, man. You definitely are giving people something that they want to see. So yeah, if you got to do a face reveal, fuck it, whatever it takes, man.
Whatever it takes, man. Yeah, but just as long as you're consistent with it, I think it'll pay off, dude.
Absolutely.
Like, and we're talking about like what we've had to go through with this channel, like to grow it. Like we know what it takes to grow a channel, and what it takes is you got to post every day. You got to flood the algorithm.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, is that it doesn't matter even if like you have like shitty quality audio or fucking just like basic backgrounds, because when we first started, dude, we were very low budget. We were recording off an iPhone 3 and then taking the audio file and putting it up there with just like a fucking picture, very basic stuff, and then over the years we learned how to animate backgrounds, how to make thumbnails. What's up?
The one thing that I would like avoid at all costs, if you can, avoid getting a copyright strike, because that will like kick your fucking channel in the nuts harder than damn near anything. So, like, really make sure you're not using copyrighted material.
Well, and that's the thing, too, is like, if you need a good spot to find good copyright music that you make yourself easily, I got a good spot for you, man. Just go ahead and hit me up. I can let you know a good music spot. And it's going to be my go-to for a lot of different projects coming forward. I showed JC it as well. It's fucking amazing, dude. It really is amazing. So, and that's the great thing, too, is as technology gets better, all these tools that we would have spent fucking money for back in the day we're able to get for free. And just about everything that you could ever want to do as far as creation is now a free tool, and it's good. It's not shitty. It's usually got a good UI, and it's free.
Well, and people got to understand, like, I get, like, why people are against AI, the environmental destruction and all that, but, like, as a content creator, AI to us is a godsend, as content creators, Oh,
absolutely. No, it's one of those things that God has blessed us, and we're very grateful to God, and that's why we got a spiritual talk. People have been talking about Question Everything, bringing back content for that. We're going to try at least once every month to bring you guys some exclusive Question Everything content. So we do have a spiritual talk on trusting in God coming up, man. He's done a lot for us, brought us a lot of clarity, a lot of good to our conscience in our lives. Yeah, I see what you're saying. That's definitely a God sent right there on both sides. Yeah. So, it's a great thing to be grateful and to trust in God. So we got that coming out. We got a top 10 awesome on Randy Orton coming out. And that's what I'm going to try to do with my brother every single week is deliver some content. I feel that's what really helped our channel grow. And even that's like I haven't shared this with you, JC, but like on our Patreon poll, that's the main thing that people want to see is exclusive content. So let's give it to them, man. Every week, let's give them 2 videos, 2 brand new videos.
You shall receive.
Besides the live streams, man. I really feel like that's what people have been missing. So, yeah, we're bringing it back.
I'm down for it, man. I'm down for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And another thing I'm down for, dude, like if you want to do like another week of TNA, I'm down for that. I'm loving what TNA's doing.
Well, the whole thing about TNA is it keeps us engaged. I like the pacing. Yeah. I like the storyline that was set throughout the night. I like the acting in the segments. I like who they're bringing in. I'm not a big fan of the Buff Bagwell being brought in because the guy can barely walk, but whatever. It's like, for the most part, though, the flow of the show has been very watchable. We're already on the main event right here with the system.
Damn.
This is probably going to be about a 15-minute match, so it's probably going to be the longest match of the show. But even then, I'll take one long match if most of the show is short matches,
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and that's the thing is like short matches. We had returns in the show, 2 of them, Buff Bagwell and Crazy Steve. The women's match I think was good. Yeah, that was entertaining. The matches they've been like usually under 10 minutes. And who knows, maybe there's going to be some fuckery, and there probably is going to be fuckery in the match. And then it's going to set up something for Sacrifice tomorrow, which I don't know if I want to cover, but, No,
I'm not. I don't want to cover Sacrifice. Well, because here's the whole thing, is it's going to be matches. At least with the TV show, we're getting a presentation that we want. It's sports entertainment. They save the pro wrestling shit for the fucking nerds so they can jack off and say the pay-per-views were fucking AEW level. That's how they please the fan base. I found them out. They try to have sports entertainment build up on the show, and then they give the fans their jack-off cards at the pay-per-views. So we know what to watch and what we don't watch, so...
Yeah, man. And that's the thing. It's like, yeah, we've learned, and that's what, like, to say it again, man. It's like we're going off what we trust now. I've been I'm going off of what I can trust, and I could trust TNA. I could trust them. Like I've been not like over the top blown away by what they've done, but it's good enough. It's good enough, and I'm cool with that. It's not letting me down.
Beggars can't be choosers, man.
Right.
That's how
Seriously.
I look at it. So Angel was saying, you and your brother are awesome, and I'm happy to be a part of the family. Amen, dude. I've been a fan of your guys since 2020. And that's the great thing, awesome. Man, is we are very fortunate to have a fan base that sticks with us. Yes. They may take hiatuses and vacation, and we say we're cool with that. Always focus on life and come back to us. But they always come back to us, and I love that, dude. We just had that dedicated family, and that's what my brother and I, we have set out to do, is create a family, and we got one, man. So, fuck yeah.
It's awesome. It's fucking awesome. Yeah,
so,
and just to say it one more time,
yeah.
is we got nothing against JCW.
Oh.
We may come back to it when we feel like there's better chemistry, and there's Cross there. There's something just something there. Like, yeah, if Cross comes back into that company, we'll come back. I'll say that right now. If Cross goes to JCW, we'll watch that JCW. But I just feel like a lot of their shows have been, I don't know, like just underwhelming. The storylines didn't really have a good follow through. There's not enough continuity for me. And with just the overuse of Mickey Knuckles, I'm tired of seeing Mickey Knuckles on TV every fucking, like, it's enough with that already, Nah,
absolutely. We're tired of seeing the overwhelming bullshit on Mickey Knuckles. One, and not only that, but I get it. Somebody backstage finds a fat naked bitch grinding in their face funny. I don't. I think it's gross. What I really want to see more than anything is I want to see TNA get their shit together. But then even then, like, for people wondering why
JCW.
we don't... I'm sorry, yeah, JCW. For those wondering why we don't cover Cross on the indies, I'm sorry. I watched his match with Matt Riddle, and it went on way too long. MLW's presentation fucking sucks. They are very match marky. They will take a way to make your favorite wrestler and make them unwatchable. I can't stand MLW.
Well, there's no storyline.
Yeah, Court Bauer fucking sucks at what he does. He's an absolutely awful booker.
Well, there's no storyline. Like, why? Like, what am I tuning in for? Just to see Cross have a one-off match? Who cares?
Oh, he's a prize fighter. It's not fucking MMA. It's pro wrestling. Where's the storylines?
Right. Where's the storylines? He's not a prize fighter. He's a professional wrestler. Like, what are we talking about here? You know. And again, nothing against Cross. We're huge fans of Cross, but come on.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Is like when during that show, there were matches that on paper look fucking amazing. Isla Dawn versus Scarlett Bordeaux, fuck yeah. Cross versus Matt Riddle, fuck yeah. But then you watch the show, and even you're watching those matches, and you're just like, fuck, this is not what I thought in my head, you know?
That right there. You just named another guy who I think TNA should bring in.
Who's that?
Matt Riddle.
That's what I've said. I said Matt Riddle he's I don't know if he's locked down to some sort of fucking weird MLW deal or whatever, but we're not seeing him in TNA. We haven't seen him brought back to JCW. It's like something's going on where he's locked. I feel like he's locked down. I feel like he's only able to do like a few indies and that's it.
Fuck MLW. Fuck them and their torturous, onerous contracts that lock good talents down to a shitty company that nobody watches. Fuck them.
Assholes. So Alejandro said, better tag team, Hogan and Cena or Rock and Austin. I'm going to go for Rock and Austin because I feel like that was really the two biggest stars at the time teaming up. It was kind of like, at the time, it was the modern version of the Mega Powers. It was Hogan and Macho. That's what it was like.
I mean, it really was. It was great. I loved it, you know? And especially like after like their feud that they had. The Rock and Austin feud. Forming a tag team after that, I think was cool.
Fuck yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah. Christopher Dominguez, I appreciate everything you do for us. And there's something that people don't know about Christopher. This guy, every single time we do a live show, just about, he hosts a live post show on X. You can go ahead and join up and hang out with everybody in the chat that you were talking to. So it's a cool way, you know, for you to get to know these guys on a more personal level. They're all great dudes. So, yeah, and I appreciate your dedication, man. I appreciate everything you do for us. You're a good soldier, man. You're a good dude.
Absolutely. Got to give credit where credit's due there.
Absolutely. Rebel Wilson looks like fucking shit after Ozempic. What the hell happened? Like, her and Kelly, who looks worse? Rebel Wilson or Kelly Osbourne?
Oh, Kelly Osbourne. Kelly Osbourne is fucking like ghoulishly ugly.
Is
like circus ugly.
And when you wonder why that dude broke up with her. I mean, shit, right after she started doing Ozempic, he's like, dude, my dick ain't getting hard no more. I'm sorry, I'm out.
I don't blame him. Good. Looking at that fucking thing. Ugh.
Yeah. That's another one. Priscilla Kelly is over doing fucking House of Glory hole and all these bullshit fucking jobber indies. She won't come over. Scarlett won't come over.
Baron Corbin, like that's another great name.
Well, here's what trips me out about Baron Corbin. He just comes backstage to do a fucking dark match for Collision, and that's it. That's it.
So if he's doing a fucking dark stage, a dark match for Collision, well, then TNA can get him. Like, and that's the thing. Like, Baron Corbin, I think would be a really good addition to TNA. Good on the mic. He's you know, and he's good in the ring too. Like, I don't know why they're not bringing this guy in.
And that's the thing too. Is like, I'm sure they could get away by just bringing him in and calling him Baron. Literally just call him Baron. You could put that shit on T-shirts. You'll get away with it. You won't get sued. I'm sorry. Tom P. Stock in MLW. MLW will fuck up any top guy. Don't matter if it's Cross. It doesn't matter if it's Matt Riddle. It doesn't matter if it's Tom P. Stock. I'm Tom P. Stock shirt. You really think people are gonna fucking buy that shit? Everybody was saying I'm Baron Corbin, bitch, not Tom P. Stock. That name is not merchable. I'm sorry. Never will be.
If I remember correctly, didn't WWE allow TNA to use like some of WWE songs when they would have like people from NXT come out and would use their NXT theme?
You would think so. I think it's honestly some MLW bullshit. And from what I remember about what happened at Collision, I think he was backstage to hang out with Billy Gunn, and Billy's like, "Hey man, you want to do a quick match?" And he's like, "Sure, I'll do a quick match." And of course, you know, the fucking mark that he is, Tony's like, "Yeah, I'll let you wrestle, but I'm not going to offer you a contract." You know, so he let him wrestle, didn't offer him a contract, and there it is. So,
see, with TNA, Like that's a good thing about them being tied at the hip with WWE. I don't think they're owned. No, they're not owned by WWE, but they have like a partner. They have like a talent partnership kind of.
Yeah, like ECW
so-
back in the day with WWF.
Yeah, with ECW and WWF. But like I think that they could probably get the IP, the naming rights to Baron Corbin if they wanted to bring him in. They probably could.
I mean, I would hope so. My whole thing is like, why hasn't Tom Peastock just gone by Baron? It's something that I think is innocuous enough where you don't have to even say that it was Corbin. And so many wrestlers have done that too. They just take a portion of the name that they were called in WWE and go by it. Why not do that? I think just call him Baron Pete. Everybody will know who the fuck he is. You can put that shit on shirts. I'm Baron, bitch, is way better than I'm Tom Peastock, bitch. I'm sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and again, like we're not shitting on the guy. We're not saying he saw. No,
I'm shitting on MLW. I'm shitting on MLW.
We're shitting on MLW, and we're just shitting on the way he's being used. Like out of all the names that we've named, I think that he would probably be the guy that TNA could bring into their main event picture, and I think would be a good fit.
He's the type of guy.
Him and Kerry Morton.
You know who I would think would be a great feud for him right off the bat is him and AJ Francis. I think that they could do a really good feud. And I think AJ's just waiting for that good main event level guy to bring him up to the next level. Because that's the one thing that we've always said about AJ Francis. He's got the talent level to be a main event level player. Right now, I think he just needs a good dude to help him bring him up. Like a good feud partner to help really bring him up to the main event. It sure as hell ain't Frankie Kazarian. Let's bring in Baron Corbin and make that shit happen.
Yeah. Why the fuck not? And that's the one. But to give TNA credit, they're doing that. Like they're bit by bit adding more people in.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that's a smart way to do it. Like you don't want to like bring them back all at once. You want to like drip over time, and that's what they're doing. So, credit to them. Like, and even with the show, like, yeah, this match is going long, but every other match has been under 10 minutes, and they've given us like cinematic video packages. They've given us returns. They've given us a pretty well-paced show, all in all. Like, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's enjoyable. It's good enough to have in the background, I'll put it that way,
Well, here's one thing I've noticed about TNA, is I'm not hearing any leaks through the tapings or anything about new talent coming in. No. I mean, I heard about Candice Michelle because we saw her on TV first before they ever started doing contract talks. But, like, we did not hear about Crazy Steve coming back. We didn't hear about Buff Bagwell coming back. We didn't hear about Goldilocks coming back. We didn't hear about none of this shit, man. We just see it on a random ODB. Bunny, I heard about Bunny. But, like, for most of these people, we did not hear about them coming back. We found out about it, and we're like, on the live show. Or, supposedly live. And we're like, wow, okay, cool. You're right. They're doing that Triple H strategy of drip the talents in little by bit, introduce them into storylines. That's how you do it.
But they're introducing them into storylines. That's the thing. When they brought Buff Bagwell back, they're putting him in a storyline against Frankie Kazarian.
True. I mean, and I really hope they reconsider that. I really hope, if anything, it's one of those things where Buff, he realizes he can't go in the ring anymore, so he picks a guy from TNA to fight his battles, like a protege or whatever, a young up-and-coming talent.
It could be, but I think they're going to put him in the ring, and I think you're going to get a tag match more than likely.
Could be. I legit mean this. This guy cannot walk. No. You do not put him in. I hate to say it. Fucking 78-year-old Mike Jackson is more mobile and a better wrestler than Buff Bagwell right now. I'm sorry.
Well, because at least he's got both his legs. And again, like, nothing against people that have lost a leg, but it's like, having a wrestling match, it's like not everybody can be Zach Gowen,
Exactly. Well, that's the thing, dude. Is Zach was fucking hopping around on his foot since he was like 4 years old, dude. He's used to that shit.
He's used to it, yeah.
Yeah, it's so. Alejandro was saying, Javon Evans needs to slow down on his bouncy stuff. He almost broke his neck on an outside dive. Not every match has to be an athletic circus. Well, and that's what always trips me out with guys like him and Darby Allin, is I get doing the cruiserweight flippy flip style. It's very popular nowadays, especially if you're an athletic guy. It's fun to do. I get it. At the same time, though, you don't have enough muscle mass to protect you. When you're doing those flips and kicks and shit, and then especially you're landing on concrete, that's bone on concrete. That's not good for your body. It's like, at least if you had a little bit of muscle or a little bit of fat there, you could pat it,
Hey, NC, real quick, I'm having an issue with my mic. Give me a minute, all right?
Yeah, no worries, man. I'll see you soon.
Cool.
Yeah, but to answer your question, Alejandro, it's one of those things where it's like, we want to see these wrestlers, especially if they're young and they have promise. We want to see them for a while. We flat out said Javon Evans does have promise. He's a young guy. He's got a lot of potential. He's got a great future ahead of him. And it's so good to see these young talents getting a chance to shine right now. We were talking about all these talents that came from NXT, whether it be Javon Evans, Obafemi, Tiffany Stratton, Braun Breaker, Trick Williams, Lash Legend. You're seeing a lot of good talents coming out of NXT right now. And this is a good thing, man. This is what we need. We need the future. For the longest time, we've been tired of all these guys who are in their late 30s, early 40s, dominating the main event. And a lot of them don't even know how to cut a promo, like fucking Damian Priest. Those are the types of guys or Malachi Black. Those are the type of guys they want to put at the main event. I'm not even joking you. Triple H was talking about how him and Road Dogg were saying that Damian Priest and Aleister Black are their new Rock and Austin. I shit you not.
God.
I shit you not.
They're insane. The Rock and Austin. The problem is, like, none of them are over.
Well, that's the thing. Like, in all fairness, like, let's say that Aleister Black was actually charismatic and he caught on with the whole Dark Prince cult leader gimmick. It could get over. It could.
It could get over if he was charismatic.
But he's
and
not.
if he could cut a promo.
No, but
he's neither.
Even with Zelina Vega, what is everybody saying? They're just like, look at this Timu Cross and Scarlet. It's just a Timu Cross and Scarlet on the cheap. That's all it is.
It's Triple H's pathetic way of saying, see, we don't need Cross and Scarlet. I got my own right there. Yeah, you work it out real well there, Noseman. Yeah, excellent. Love it. The fans love it so much. Yeah. Yeah, he's one of the top oh, wait, he's not one of the top merch sellers like Cross was. Oh, no. Darn.
Well, that's my favorite thing about it, is like you go back and you look at all the people that are top merch draws, all of them, I guarantee you look at all of them can talk on the mic. If they're not forced down your throat like Cody with fucking 13 shirts to one, all of them are good mic workers or good actors. That's the one thing that holds true.
Mm-hmm. Oh, all of them. You go back and, like, the ones that were the most over usually were good on the mic and had a personality. You know, like, even with Daniel Bryan, like, I'm not the biggest Daniel Bryan fan, but, like, even back in that WrestleMania era, he could cut a promo, he could talk.
Well, that's the reason why we haven't completely shit on Daniel Bryan. We know there's some people in our community that fucking hate Daniel Bryan. Like, motherfucking hate him.
He's not the problem.
Well, and that's the thing, too, is this guy, he's just a team player. He went along with whatever Vince would say, whatever Triple H would say. He really wanted to do his best to help the industry. He's not a selfless mark. That's the one thing that I can say is the original class that got taught by Jose Lothario and Shawn Michaels. These guys are pros. They get the fucking Paul London, Brian Kendrick, Daniel Bryan. They get the industry. They get how shit goes. So, no, he's not a mark. That's the main thing about him. I don't ever want to hear that Daniel Bryan's a mark. He's not.
No, and he's not to blame. Like, the blame starts with Triple H first and foremost. Triple H is the one who decided to bring in all the ROH and New Japan talents. He was the one who did that.
But even with him coming in as a work rate darling, he still got over shit like Team Hell No. Was it? Yeah, Team No. He got that shit over. Got over a tag team with Kane. Got over the Yeselmania movement. Sold shirts. Had a fucking a catchphrase. He had all of this shit, man. This is like for being a work rate wrestler. He got how to be the full package.
Okay, so we got absolutely, and so we got the run in from Steve Macklin. He's choking Leon Slater.
Cool. All right. I mean, he's looking to beat up Santana right now. Santana's getting in his face.
So, Steve Macklin's asking Mike Santana to hit him.
You know what surprises me? I guarantee you once she gets out of her contract, we're going to see Deonna Purrazzo over in TNA. I guarantee
Probably. I think well, and the thing with her, it's like she's a pretty chick. She's good in the ring. You lose about 30 pounds. Come on, lose 30 pounds. You'll look a lot better. You'll feel a lot better. I just don't get what she's doing with this whole, like, I gotta be fat. Like, you can't judge me. Well, I'm sorry, you're gonna be judged. You're putting your body on national TV. You're gonna be judged.
Well, and that's the frustrating part about her is that she's still got youth on her side. She's for those that like the in-ring technical style, she's a very good in-ring technical wrestler. And I'm just sorry but the problem about the industry is it's very superficial. Even Cody Rhodes says this. You know, he wants to see bodybuilders. At the same time, we're on the opposite spectrum. We want to see hot-looking women, and you're absolutely right. She's got a pretty face. She's not a bad promo. She's very good in the ring. It's with the right, I think with the right, like a bone broth fast or a water fast, she could be even more marketable. That's the whole thing. Is the whole reason why we say to lose weight is not like we're trying to body shame you or anything like this. We want you to make the most money and be as popular as you deserve to be. And if you take yourself seriously, like you take your wrestling very seriously, if you take the physical aspect, going to the gym, taking care of your body just as seriously as you do the in-ring stuff, you'll be legit. You know, you'll be a top chick. And this is something we want to see for all these women, is just become the full package.
Well, and the thing, like, I just, for me, it's crystal clear that her weight is holding her back from getting pushed harder. Like, Tony Khan has a talent like her in Ring of Honor. Like, and she is a good talent. Like, there are criticisms, yeah. But overall, I think she's a good talent. I think she could be featured a lot better. And if your weight is holding you back, just lose the fucking weight. Like, why is she so fucking defensive about it? Just lose the fucking weight. You'll feel better, you'll look better, and you'll be booked better.
Well, then maybe she's just falling in the whole body positivity thing, but it's
so stupid.
But it's frustrating because she's obviously got stamina in the ring. She obviously can go. All we're saying is all she would really need to do is like a week-long fast, 3-day. Just start out with a 3-day fast. That's all we say. Start out with a 3-day fast or do the bone broth fast. When a fat old balding bastard like Dana White can do the bone broth fast and get cut as shit in 3 days, imagine what you could do. That's what I'm like. It behooves me why more people don't at the very least do a bone broth fast. You do 2 to 3 shots of that every day along with water intake, you will see the fat drop off of you.
Absolutely. It's just I just don't understand what it is. Like, why just lose the fucking weight. You'll be booked better. You'll get better booking. Like,